Jules interview. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Hulk Hogan died. Donald Trump on South Park. Return to the land. Hip hop / rap music today, and many, many more. So make sure you watch all the way to the end so you don't miss a single thing. Also subscribe, comment, like, and share. Introducing the guest, the special guest, first time ever. Here we got producer Jules. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Glad that you're here. How was your day? How's life going for you?
It's a lot going on. You know,
a lot going on.
Just lifing. Yeah.
Lifing. That's what's up. Before we get into our topics, we usually start with words of wisdom. Do you have any words of wisdom to anyone that's watching, or can we watch it in the future?
Words of wisdom.
Let's hear it. What you got?
As of right now, I really learned that consistency really does beat everything. Like just consistency and just trusting your gut. You know what I'm saying? Believing in yourself. I feel like God got little sections for everybody. You know, paths for everybody.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Consistency leads to what?
Success.
Okay.
Like as far as like the whole producing thing, like I feel like that was the one thing I did. I was just consistent with it. That's the reason I'm at where I am.
I like that consistency. I like that. My words of wisdom is piggybacking upon that. Basically saying hard work does pay off. Hard work will pay off. You have to be consistent and disciplined. So it don't matter if you want to lose 100 pounds or become a master chef or artist or producer or a podcast or whatever you can think of, a teacher, a doctor, or whatnot. As long as you put the work in and you stay consistent and disciplined, you can do it. Hard work does pay off. So that's our words of wisdom for today. Jules, this is the time of the marketing plug. So let everyone know where they can find you at, social medias, all that.
You can find me on TikTok, Jules Prod or Prod by Jules. Replace the E with a 3. Same as IG. You can find me anywhere. It's basically my producing stuff. And yeah, same as YouTube too. My YouTube Prod by Jules.
Tough. All right, so I think, before we get into the interview portion, Jules, I gotta take this time, take a shot for me, to give you your flowers. I want to say to you face to face, man to man, that I am proud of you.
Appreciate
because you are you just told me you're 20.
Yeah.
And you are making connections in your field, in your craft and whatnot. Your passion is taking you places. And I remember when I'm 29 now, I remember when I was 20 years old, that I had reached different plateaus and made different connections and whatnot, but I remember that I couldn't get things to stick. You know what I mean? So it's definitely been, my journey has definitely had its ups and downs and whatnot. But I remember being 20 and I was like, damn, I wish someone could reach out, I wish someone could connect with me, I wish someone blah, 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 blah. So I'm proud of you as a 20-year-old man, black man, making the connections you need to make to take your life further. You know what I mean? So that's I want to make that perfectly clear. No doubt. All right, let's get into the interview portion of this. Jules the producer.
Facts.
Before we get into your biggest, I'm assuming this is your biggest placement. Biggest placement to date, which is Zeddy Will's "Can't Go Broke" remix. Before we get into that, I want to interview the producer himself, Jules. How long have you been a producer?
I've been taking producing serious, like I'll say since senior year of high school.
Senior year of high school,
like
so
3 years.
Okay, I'm about to say, was that like 2 years? Damn.
Nah, yeah, 3 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy. 3 years, and you got your biggest placement with Zeddy Will, who is a social media sensation, viral sensation and whatnot. So, and that's the reason why that's crazy, because I know guys that's been doing producing for over 10 years and whatnot, and might not have had this big of a placement and whatnot.
I think what it was for me, it was like, I like focus more on like cracking like algorithms. So like YouTube, I did big on, like I think I have 2.5 thousand subscribers, but I feel like I got to there because I actually took the time out to understand like how YouTube works, like how that algorithm works. Same with TikTok. Like if you take the time out to actually study and trying to understand how they push videos out, it makes life totally easier.
Well, how does YouTube work?
YouTube and TikTok is similar. YouTube is a lot more like long-term-ish, if that makes sense. So,
well, no. How does that make sense? Or like, what do you mean by that?
So of course, TikTok is fast-paced. TikTok is way more fast-paced because you got to think, you just scrolling on your phone, boom, boom, boom. YouTube, you got videos that's going to be 20 minutes, 15 minutes. But I'm posting beats for 2 minutes. So what it was for me was I posted beats every day because YouTube and TikTok is they're gonna align with like consistency over everything. If they see you posting every day,
Yeah.
they're gonna
They're
start
reward
trying
you.
to push your stuff out.
Gotcha.
And then they kind of see to watch. I don't know what the time is for YouTube. I don't remember it. But for TikTok, it's like they're gonna see if people are watching past like the first 3 seconds. Like that's like a crucial point. If they watching past 3 seconds, YouTube is similar, or something like that. It's probably like 10 seconds or something like that.
I feel like your niche
things like that.
is fire because you be making type beats on your YouTube, and like
Yeah.
obviously any rapper is gonna be on YouTube searching up type beats and whatnot.
exactly.
So it makes sense. Like and obviously you're gonna listen for more than 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. You're gonna listen to the whole shit basically.
Yeah, if it's fire though.
Exactly. Exactly. You gotta have the sauce. How did you get your start producing?
How did I start?
Yeah.
So basically, I'll just start back from like the beginning. To be honest with you, like my whole family was very like music oriented. You know, like my grandfather was in the band and all that. He played drums. So did my mom. So did like my aunt and all that. And then we like when I was younger, you know Pook, right? Pook, like Energy, CC, all that.
I know Energy.
All right, so
it
they
was
had
Pook.
like a little group. I don't know if they still have it. They had like a little thing called Pook.
Oh, okay.
And so basically, it was like an African drum band, basically.
Okay.
And so I was in that when I was like a little kid. I was in Energy too. I don't remember. I probably stopped around like 8 to 10.
You was in Energy, like dancing.
Yeah, when I was a little kid. Yeah.
There's got to be a video, a clip somewhere. We gotta dug that out.
Nah, somebody got a clip of me already.
That's like an old one.
Yes.
That's hilarious. On like
Yes,
TikTok, Facebook, what?
Nah, I can't tell you. You gonna find
It's gonna come up. It always comes out, but
But nah, yeah.
Nothing
Like
crazy.
a bunch of my friend group has the video.
Gotcha.
Like, they be laughing to it. I be laughing too. But so yeah, so basically, and then after that, I started doing band, which is when I did a little bit of piano. I learned how to play saxophone. And I did saxophone. I ain't gonna lie. My mom like pretty much forced me to do saxophone because she loved jazz. So she was like, "Yo, learn the saxophone." She was like, "Drum is easy for you. Learn something else." So I'm like, "All right, I'll learn saxophone."
I like that though. She's pushing you. That's
exactly.
in your craft and whatnot. So that's I'm not mad at that
So
at
yeah, I
all.
learned saxophone, but then I just didn't like it. Like I don't know. Like I felt like I was
It wasn't for you.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with drumming. So I did that until 9th grade. 9th grade is the last year I did band because I didn't really talk to nobody. Like I don't know, I didn't fit that like criteria, like that band kid criteria. I don't know. I wasn't talking to nobody. And on top of that, I hated practicing because my whole life it was like if you play something, I could play it. That's it. Like it was as simple as that. So it was just too easy to a point where I'm just doing the same thing over and over for hours. I'm like, bro, I'm tired of this, bro. All you gotta do is play it for me and I could play it. So yeah, I stopped doing that in 9th grade. Then I took a gap year and didn't do nothing with music. And I didn't realize I was always doing some music with music until I stopped doing it. Because then it felt weird. I was like, nah, I'm not doing nothing with it. So I took a class for music production in BOCES. That's what I did for BOCES. I took a class for music production. And basically I learned how to basically the teacher taught me just the very basics so like the program didn't look crazy. And from then on, I just learned how to make beats. I threw one on YouTube. It randomly hit like 50K, like 50,000 views, just randomly. And so
From when you was in high school.
this is like junior year of high school. It hit like 50,000 views, but I didn't think too much of it because I was playing football and I was doing track. I was doing a bunch of stuff, other stuff. So I didn't think too much of it. I was like, oh, that's cool, whatever. And so it wasn't until my senior year I was like, all right, let me try something with this, like, you know, because then people was asking me for money for the beats and all that. I'm like, I can use some money, so I'm like,
Right.
all right, let me just try to do something with it. And so yeah, from then on, I just said, all right, I'm gonna just take this year out and post a beat every day and just see where it goes. And then now here we are, pretty much.
I like it. I'm not mad at that. So so when things gets real, when you on like the red carpets and whatnot, you know you got to go back to BOCES and give a speech and all that good stuff.
Nah, that teacher gave me a. So look, I think I ended that class with like a C minus.
Okay. In music production.
Yes.
Yo, all right.
But how does that make sense?
whether you go back to the school or not, that's a fire story. That just shows
It's not in their favor though.
It's not in their favor, but it's yours, and it's in. I feel like any young person with aspirations of being a producer or artist or whatever could like be like, oh, just because I get a C or a D or whatever by a teacher doesn't mean my shit can't get right. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a valuable lesson in there. Let me get to the next question we got for you. Has your producer journey been an easy one, or have you faced challenges?
Of course, we face challenges, but I feel like every time I did,
What challenges you faced in 3 years?
a lot. What you mean?
I want to hear. I want to hear.
You gotta understand, especially when it comes to the money alone, is mad ups and downs. Like it's been times where it's been months where I'll make a bunch of sales. Like I did like 10 sales, 20 sales for a month, and then there's some you'll go on like a 4-month drought with no sales at all.
Gotcha.
So you gotta understand just those up and downs, and even with views too. Like because especially nowadays, like even styles or like music genres, they're changing every day. Like every month is something new. So. Everything is up and down. So even with views and stuff like that, it's times where like I'll get like 100,000 views and the next vid 400 views. Like, it'll look crazy. It's up and down. So you gotta think. Sometimes
Are you talking about TikTok or YouTube?
both, to be honest with you. Like TikTok is a whole nother thing. Like that TikTok I made right now that's at 10K, I made that TikTok like 2 months ago. But the month prior to that, I had another page where I was posting and doing mad trial and error just to understand it. So it was like I wasn't getting no type of views, but it was because I didn't understand it at the time. It wasn't until I made a new page and I finally understood like how the algorithm works, and then boom, that's how that one shot.
That's all it takes.
So yeah, it's a lot of up and downs though. Yeah,
I like it. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, okay, I get that. So there are ups and downs as far as sales, as far as views, but you like certain people have been like assed out, homeless, different things of that nature, or like people like. Not spitting in their faces like literally, but like, have you faced that type of adversity? Like, have you been turned down by like certain people or anything like that?
Yeah, like especially, and they all hit me up now, like stuff like that. Yeah,
okay,
yeah, of course, yeah.
There it is. It's all part of the story. Who are your producer music inspirations?
Inspirations. Let me see. As far as producers, I'll say Kanye is definitely one of them.
Okay.
Kanye, Cash Cobain.
Okay.
When I say Cash Cobain, I mean as a producer, not as a rap. Well, he a cool rap. I see Cash Cobain as a producer.
As a producer,
because I've been hearing that tag since I was a little kid.
Gotcha.
So Cash Cobain as a producer. Great John makes beats for like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow.
Okay.
So them. That's like the three right there, though. That's like the top three.
I could see all that. Like, it makes sense, especially since you're the younger generation and whatnot. But it's good that you have Kanye in there as a producer because, like, even though, like, I feel like certain people will be, will be closed off to certain producers or artists or whatnot because they're not either the younger crowd or their specific crowd. You know what I mean? So it's good that you got a good a mixture.
Yeah.
Has your community been supportive in your producer journey, or have you faced adversity?
Nah, everybody been supportive. Like, for example, like when I first started to take it serious, I didn't really tell nobody. Like, I kind of just did it myself. Like, I kind of just did it. Even like the people I told, I was like, nah, don't even be telling people because, bro, I didn't want mad people coming up to me talking about, yo, send me beats. Like, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want that. I'm like, I just want to learn, especially because I don't even feel like I'm that good right now to be just sending it to anybody. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, when I didn't really tell people until like freshman year of college. Gotcha. That's when I really started telling people and started getting it out there because that's when I started getting placements that people knew a little bit. And so,
I think you went about that the smart way.
Yeah. And it's just like, I feel like I'm a to myself type of person. Like, even with everything that's going on now, like, you still don't really see me, like, in everybody's faces. Like, I still post stuff a little bit because, you know, everything crazy. But, yeah, like, I don't know. That's just my personality. I kind of just like being
That brings me to your Instagram. When are you going to start? Why don't you post on Instagram like you do on TikTok and YouTube?
I do. I have a personal, and then I have a producer, IG.
Okay. I think I follow
so you
your
probably
personal.
have my personal, yeah.
Got you. Okay. Got you. Well, I'm gonna need that producer one. All right. What else we got? What are some of your goals as a producer?
Some of my goals. A lot of people have been telling me to get into content creating. So I'm gonna think about it. Like, a lot of people telling me, yo, you should stream with it. Stream just cooking up.
Hell yeah.
Me and Zeddy were talking about that when because we did a music video for it. I don't know if I should have said that yet, but we did a music video.
You good?
For it. But so yeah, I was talking to him for a little bit. So he was saying, yeah, like we might do like a little stream where like I'll like make the beat right there on stream and he record to it. And so
yeah, that's how you go up. So I mean, you're already on the right tracks, but like,
and his stream knows me too, because like even when I pop in there, if I text him, they'd be like, oh, like W Jules, W producer his. not his whole community knows me, but his streaming.
But they will.
People that exactly. Like he be having like 700 people, like 1,000 people in his streams.
That's a
they know me.
perfect. That's a perfect situation. It reminds me of like, I mean, just for example, it reminds me of like Kai Cenat and Ray. Like Ray shit shot because he became close with Kai Cenat.
Yeah, exactly.
And like it's not even just like Ray really doesn't really do anything. Definitely not musically, you know what I mean?
Nah.
So it's like you'll have not just being close with Zeddy, working with him, but you'll also be a producer, like type shit like that. So it's like I feel like if you got into that lane, it would go crazy,
exactly.
and that'll be another income for you because streaming obviously you make bread off of that.
Yeah, exactly. And I ain't gonna front. He be doing a lot. Like now that I really pay attention what he's doing every day, he be doing a lot.
Like what? What do you mean?
Like just in general. Like after we shot the music video, he went to a show right after that. Then like 2 days later, it was on Fox News. Another show.
That makes sense. If you if you a viral sensation like he is, you got to be booked and busy.
So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it should happen.
What do you
Hopefully,
mean? When what's gonna happen?
Like if we do that stream out, because he was saying he want to do that. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it should happen before I go back to school.
Right? Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. That's like in the cards already.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself ever becoming an artist? Like transitioning from producer to artist?
I don't know.
Like Cash Cobain.
I don't think I got like the I don't want to say confidence because I don't like I feel like I'm confident. But like you know what I'm trying to say? Like I don't want my face everywhere like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like think of it like Cash Cobain and them can't even walk outside. Like I would hate that with a passion. Like I don't think I want none of that.
But you might
it's too much attention. That's
but you might end up like that if you got into streaming.
You could. It depends how
like,
far
the
you
biggest
go,
streamers can't like DDG or Ben Don or Kai Cenat.
Yeah, but you gotta think they're at like
Duke.
top of like they're at the top. Like you can't really name like a producer slash. Nah, you can though. I mean,
and you could be the first one type shit like Zeddy.
It's the attention though. That's what
Joe
annoys
Spencer.
me. I think the attention would annoy me after a while. Because I'm not really an attention type of guy. Like I like being in my own little spot. Like I be chilling. Like
nah, I feel you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that answer.
And also, I don't think I have a rapper voice. I do think I could write something though, but I don't think I have a rapper voice. But everybody says you could find one.
Right. So that's a fact. That's a fact. I could see that for you. It's obviously up to you, but it's an option.
It definitely is.
Any advice for young producers or up and coming artists?
I feel like nowadays when it comes to producing an artist, everything is social media based, bro. So you gotta crack down on that. Like that's really it. Like I feel like people be too worried about getting better. If you're nice at what you're doing, you're gonna naturally get better at doing that just by doing it. Like it's not even like you gotta worry about that. Like and that goes for everything. Even like people that play ball, like people like you could tell like it'll be somebody that's like 16 and they got like pro skills. You used to be like, yo, like all you gotta do is work on your mental. Like that's what you got, because you playing basketball is gonna make you better. The same thing, you making beats, you're naturally just gonna get better just by doing it over and over again. So it's just you gotta learn the outside stuff like the algorithm or learning how to blow up or learning how to make a hit or what people like. Like that's the stuff you gotta really focus on. Marketing, like the other aspects of it that's around it. So yeah, I say you gotta worry about that more than being so stressed out about being better.
That sounds like that consistency again.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like I was really worried about. Like the whole time was the outside of it, not just like the main getting better at making beats. I was just, as I'm making beats, I was just naturally getting better. So yeah.
So it's those reps.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not mad at that. I like that. All right, so let's get into. I think we're getting into the Zeddy portion of the interview. So we got this clip. Was this the first time you met him?
Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah, I was mad.
This right here. Okay. This is who made the fucking beat. All right, chat. So the song that y'all love and hear every fucking day that's been going crazy. He the one, right? He the one that made the beat. We're gonna come talk to him, but just spam W Jules. But it's Jules with. Okay, yes. Okay, look.
It was 6 in the morning.
Chat.
Though.
Okay, it was 6 in the morning. I sent him this sound. Please play it.
Fresh off the week, like you gotta think. I just woke up.
That was crazy.
If you ain't gonna hand me some of that, but don't get down.
Okay, first of all, I said what?
Dude, he sent me that at 6 in the morning.
6 a.m. First of all, I thought he would know what I'm talking about, chat. I thought he would know. I was like, yo, turn that into a, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
He said, you good, bud? I was saying it because I want him to flip it into a sample.
Nah, yeah.
And
After I'm like, nah, with no context, that looks insane.
he did it. But yeah, chat, see, I'm always working. I'm always thinking about new ways to go crazy. So he's going to go crazy with that.
Yeah, it sounded like he was just in his own zone, his own world, and just sent it to you like that. But I get it.
That was hilarious.
That does sound
literally
crazy.
So he sent me it because he wanted me to sample it in the beginning of the song, but he didn't say that. He just said, "Yo, this." I don't feel like going back, but
No, you good. You good.
He literally just sent me that 6, and I just woke up. It's 6 a.m.
Right.
I just woke up.
Nah, I get it. I'll be like, what the fuck type shit too.
I know that was.
So
hilarious.
did you sample that?
I did. I ended up doing it. Yeah.
And you put it in the intro or what?
It's to a whole nother beat.
Oh, it's not even to Can't Go Broke.
Nah.
Okay.
This is after I made Can't Go Broke. This is when we were at. That's the music video shot.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I just assumed that was for the Can't Go Broke song. Like I was like, where is that in the song?
Nah, so this is the thing, right? That Can't Go Broke song, like I made that early last month.
Early last month.
Yes.
So like, did you do that? Because like I didn't know. I know that you produced it, but did you?
I did the whole remix thing.
Did you do it? Did you make that? Did you have that connection with him first?
So nah. So this is what happened, right?
That's what I thought. Okay.
So Can't Go Broke is an old song,
right?
And so basically, my whole thing on TikTok. I was like, what if I just did remixes? That's something a lot of people did. So I went and I did a song for Old As Miz. It was called like Tusi. That did decent. That's probably at like 100K, 200K on TikTok. It did decent and didn't do too much. And then I was thinking, who else could I do? And I thought Zeddy. So then I went to his catalog. I was gonna do You. I started it. I didn't like it. I was like, I'm gonna do another song. Then I found Can't Go Broke. The song didn't have too many views, too many streams, but I'm like,
that's so funny.
If I just change this up a little bit, I feel like it would be way better. So that's what I did. I basically changed it, like the way the beginning repeats and all that. Like I rearranged the song. So it's just like totally a different vibe. Like I sped it up and all that. And so I posted on TikTok and it went crazy.
Gotcha.
So I'm not sure. I think Kyle Rich seen it first.
Okay.
I think Kyle Rich seen it and then sent it to Zeddy. And then when Zeddy seen it, I seen like they both started reposting, and that's when all the content creators started getting on it. And then so I just DM'd because now mad people are spamming me to drop that version. Mad, like I was getting all types of weird DMs, everything. And so that's when I just DM'd him, just praying. I'm like, I pray he just answers. And he answered. And he was like, all right, yeah, let's get it dropped.
Where did he answer, from TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Gotcha.
I DM on Instagram.
Gotcha.
I DM him on both, but he responded.
Instagram makes more sense though for him to answer.
He responded on Instagram. He said, yeah, let's get that dropped. And then he said, we're going to work on more stuff too. Like, this not. So, once you see my few posts on it and then his few posts, as the song is going crazy, we're already working on another song. So, that's why he was sending that sample thing.
Gotcha.
This is for, like, future stuff. Like, so like,
I feel like most people don't know that, though. Like,
yeah, people thinking it's like, we're not even, I'm going to be honest, like, I haven't even been mentally still on this song like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that makes sense.
I've been thinking, like, forward.
That makes sense. And you said you had, like, what, 3-4 songs with him?
I got, like, probably 3 songs, 4 songs. I don't know how many of them I'm going to drop. But yeah, I probably got like 3-4 songs with him, and then I got 2 with Kyle Rich too.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I be trying to hang with the younger crowd and whatnot.
Yeah.
Who the hell, Kyle Rich?
You heard of him before? But,
Okay.
Yeah, he's a rapper from New York. It's a whole crew of them. The whole 401 crew. It's a whole crew. You definitely heard of their music before. Like if I play.
So he's close with Zeddy?
Yeah, like that Can't Go Broke song. He has a whole verse on that too. So that's a whole nother.
Okay.
It's a whole nother thing that might go on with Can't Go Broke too. I think they're planning on doing like and this is some like
another
remix.
remix.
It's some exclusive info. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I think they're gonna drop a whole nother version with KR, and I think more people too. I don't think KR is it. I think more people gonna do it.
That's fire, and I don't get to have share this like space with people too often as far as like creative wise and whatnot. But you created that.
Yeah,
You literally created that trend now.
And I did not expect to do it. Like I had that tucked in my drafts for like a week and a half before I dropped it. I did not think it was gonna go like that crazy.
That's the beauty of being a producer. Like this reminds me of like not necessarily Kendrick's Not Like Us, but I think it was DJ Mustard describing the song where he's like Kendrick is like mustard or whatever. Yeah, like it's two different beats he uses. Like there's a beat switch, but he didn't send the DJ Mustard didn't send it like that to Kendrick.
He sent it 2 separate beats.
Exactly, and then Kendrick put it together and then fire, fucking fire. Super dope. So how did you?
Or actually,
what?
That's my page.
Nah.
I was gonna say if you go on it, you can see who Kyle Rich is.
I'll look him back.
Yeah.
What was it like meeting Zeddy?
It was crazy. I ain't gonna like. So,
I think you mentioned you was nervous.
Nah, I definitely was. I definitely was.
That's fair.
But like, I kind of just kept it. So this is the thing, right? So they did a whole music video. It was like out in the cut. It was this huge. Like this house was huge. It had a whole pool back there.
It was looking like the Fresh Prince house.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
And so,
it's tough.
So basically, I met him when I first. And mind you, the whole team is cool. Like they're all cool. Like even Zeddy himself, like you could tell he's a down to earth person. Like I had my friend with me. I brought my friend with me too. Like even he said like when we saying what's up to him, like he knew me, so he's like, "Oh, let's go, Jules," whatever. And so when he's saying what's up to him, like he's saying what's up to him as if he's just a regular person. Like he's like, "What's good? My name's Zeddy."
Yeah, gotcha.
Like he like I know who you are, you know. But I'm
That's
saying
funny.
that to say like. They weren't weird. They weren't trying to like ego people or have like high confidence and nothing like that. Like nah, they was just all even the camera team and all that because it was real directors there. Like you probably can't see the lenses, but them lenses are like movies. Like the lenses are like this big.
Gotcha.
So that's why I was nervous because this feel like and mind you, this is my first ever music video.
That's
and
tough.
So, yeah, so I'm gonna be in 2 of the scenes.
That's tough. I can't let that go like overlooked. That's so fire. That's so
why
fire.
I was so nervous.
Most
I'm
people
like,
shoot the music video like with their phone or in their
that was
town.
like a real like movie scene.
That's tough. And that's it's too much of like these little like spurts like that. It feels like for sure if you stay on the path that you on, you out of here as far as like success wise goes. So it's like it's dope for me. I'm so not used to being the older person involved and whatnot. So, but it's dope for me as an older person to look and see the youth and whatnot, and you doing your thing and making these strides and whatnot. So you got a routine going. So just keep at it and keep making the progress that you're making and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. What else we got? Oh, you said what is? How did you first Zeddy? How was it like me? How does Zeddy do it? Is this question. How does Zeddy do it? It seems like every song he drops is a super viral hit. Most rappers in the music industry don't have the same success rate and they've been doing it much longer.
I think the difference between Zeddy and a lot of people is he shows his like personality in his music. Like even in the music video, like when that drops, you're gonna see like he's acting like Zeddy like the whole time. He's chilling, he's having fun, he's laughing, like the same person. Like you know those funny people that always, you know, just give good energy and stuff like that, make everybody smile. Like it's the same thing. Like I feel like he gives that energy in his music. So and especially that he started out as a content creator. Right. So you gotta think people are already attracted to him just because of his personality. So then it's like once you transfer that to music, and it's just like it comes together. So I feel like that's the difference between him and a lot of people. He shows his personality.
That makes sense. Yeah, he's super animated.
Yeah, exactly.
Without giving too many details, what was it like shooting a music video with him?
Like I said, I was nervous.
And do you know when that's gonna drop?
I don't know. All I can say is soon.
Yeah.
I don't have an exact date.
Gotcha.
But I could give info on it. So basically, it's like the concept of it is like he can't go broke. So it's basically him just working a bunch of jobs. And it's like him gardening. And then he's on the lawnmower or whatever. Then he's cleaning up the pool. That's why the pool is there. And then he's doing a pizza delivery. So I'm gonna be in 2 scenes. It's me and him on a balcony just bumping the song. So it's that. And then we got another scene where we're in a Urus. A Lamborghini. That had me baffled too. I'm in a Urus. I'm like,
baffled. I'm
a Zeddy. I'm
tough.
in a Urus.
Yeah.
And then it's a big camera right here.
That's fire.
Like, yeah. So it's him doing like a pizza delivery in the Urus truck. So yeah. It's crazy.
It's gonna come together.
Yeah, it's like him doing a bunch of jobs because he can't go broke. It's basically like he's trying to get money to get a feature. And so I think, if I had to guess, I don't know, but what I think it's gonna do, I think it's gonna connect to the one where KR drops it because that's the feature. So I think he's trying to get money for a feature. He got the money. Boom, KR's there. Next video. I think that's what's gonna
that would make sense.
If I had to guess, yeah.
I like it. I'm not mad at that. In your opinion, was Zeddy robbed of the XXL freshman list? If so, why? And should we expect him on it next year, or will he be a superstar without it, like a Drake or Nicki Minaj?
He definitely should have been on there. I'm gonna be honest. It was a lot of people that probably should have been on it, but I don't take that list serious no more. To be honest with you, I haven't took that list serious since like 2018. Like I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't think they really. I don't know what they're basing their picks off of. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when as a kid, I used to listen to a lot of like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. I don't think they ever been on one either. And I was expecting them to be on one of those double XOs. So yeah,
I feel like I
want
want to say Sleepy Hollow was on one, but I could be wrong.
I don't think he was.
He might not be. But Zeddy definitely wasn't. And
Yeah,
he definitely should have been. So
Yeah.
maybe next year. But if not, like I said,
Did he drop Get Jiggy and all that this year?
no, it was last year. But it's based off last year.
Yeah,
or
it's
like the
still-
year up
So when did
until now.
Trippin' drop? I think it was last year.
I think that was last year too.
He probably should have been on it last year. Then, to be honest with you,
But it just came out. I don't know if it came out like last month.
probably
so
after
Yeah, so it
I'm
would
not
make sense
sure.
for him to be on it this year because ain't no one. I feel like Ice Spice was real viral with songs, but now she's like slowed
This
down.
the
or
thing
whatever.
though. I feel like this is one thing that I feel like Zeddy definitely is beating right now. Like the allegations of like people not taking him serious as an artist. I think that was definitely like a problem just because he was same thing with like DDG. Like anybody that's a content creator and tries to go into that music industry, they're at first not gonna take him serious. They're gonna be like, "You're a content creator."
Wait. Do you? How do you feel about DDG?
I think he really makes music. I think.
But do you think he makes good music?
I think some of it is good. I think some of it is like, He did have an album. It was some singing album, which I really thought was decent. This is when I was younger. I forget what it's like. Sorry for the Hold Up or something like that. I thought that was a decent song. Like he does have decent music, but of course I think he's more of like a legend in content creating because he's been relevant since I was a kid. Like he's been relevant in YouTube since 2016,
Gotcha.
2017. So I see him more as a content creator just because of that. But Zeddy didn't. I'm not saying something stupid though, but yeah, I think Zeddy's on the verge. Yeah, like now you gotta really take him serious as an artist though.
Oh yeah,
Especially
you can't knock
Yeah, you gotta start taking him
this
serious.
many viral back to back
Yeah,
hits and
exactly.
whatnot.
You
This
gotta
much
start taking
success
it serious.
with music and whatnot. Let's see.
Because I was gonna say is I don't think Zeddy got as far into content creating as DDG did. So that's all.
That's a fact. Okay.
So I think DDG is gonna be way harder.
Yeah, I feel like similar to you. Like you've been producing for 3 years. I feel like Zeddy been making music for like 3 years.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Something like that.
he's on the moon. Like he's
That's what's
on
up.
the moon.
Without I said that. In your opinion, okay. Can we expect more Zeddy Will produced by Jules in the future?
Yeah, so we got. All right, so we got one song that's a Hot in Here sample. He's been sending me a lot of samples, so we've been doing a lot of that.
Now, do you think he does that because he's peeped the algorithm that samples do better?
Yeah, I
do
think
well?
it's both. Like that's
kinda his
nowadays. Nowadays, his samples is what's pushing it. Like tripping that you got me tripped. Like
Right, he did the cha cha slide.
yeah, Cha Cha Slide and all that. I don't think he really likes that song though, the Cha Cha Slide.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't.
Because then he did that on this rap on the radar freestyle or whatever.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, and that went
he
super
did.
super viral. Like Kai Cenat was reacting to it and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. But then all right, so with Can't Go Broke remix, was that a sample?
Nah.
Oh, okay,
That was
fire.
just- yeah.
Fire.
So that's why it's kind of crazy. That's why it was so easy to just drop. It was no sample, no none of that. It was just simple little melody, and boom, yeah. So it was no sample.
So you might break that cycle of him. Like not necessarily you have to, but you got the potential
it
to.
definitely does get into it. Yeah.
Because like especially as him taking music seriously or being looked at more seriously, like that's one thing that is I feel like it can be looked at as a knock that he has to use a sample or whatever. Like that's what they're recently saying about Nicki Minaj. So it's like I feel like not that I obviously don't know Zeddy and whatnot, but I feel like I would if I was his man, I was pushing him the way in the path of being more original with his sound rather than relying on samples. But I'm sure he'll come like across that on his own.
It's just the thing. I don't even think that's a Zeddy thing though. It's just a music industry thing though. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, is it both?
All the biggest songs are really samples. Not Like Us was a sample.
Not Like Us was a sample.
That was a sample.
What sample?
It was some old school like it wasn't like a known sample, but it was.
But I feel like that's the difference because like a Kanye samples, like prime Kanye samples or whatever, is different than like First Class by freaking Jack Harlow or whatever, where or like Everybody by Nicki Minaj
I
and
get what
different things
you're
like that.
saying.
Like
Yeah.
it's one thing to sample it
Nah, he don't. No.
Exactly. So I feel like on it's only thing that's his Cha Cha Slide. That wasn't a sample. That was like him just rapping over that beat. But that was fire. So I'm not even can't hold him with that. Who else do you see yourself working with in the music industry in the upcoming future?
I got songs with 401, so I got songs with Kyle Rich and all them. Just locked in with Jen Carter. I don't know about Tata. I haven't really talked to him, but yeah, KR and Jen, I got their numbers or whatever, so I'm gonna definitely have songs with them.
So what is 401? You got put me on.
You heard of them?
I'm not an unk, but I'm a big bro. So it's like
they from New York. They kind of started out like the whole New York drill wave. All right, you know that.
Yeah.
So that's how they started out, but they kind of panned out and kind of got to like club music and like they started kind of experimenting, and so yeah, like you definitely heard of them, like the Jersey beats and all that, or Bent. Like you heard of Hennessy Got Me Bent. Like you heard, that's Rich in them, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just basically more viral niggas type shit.
Basically,
I like that. I'm not mad at that.
Fire. And so yeah, and KR and Zeddy got like they working, so they got songs together too.
That's tough. Let's go. So Jules is stepping up his portfolio within 5 years of being a producer. Mm-hmm. Expect him at the nearest red carpet in 2025 or 2026. Who else do you see yourself working with? I just asked you that.
Who else? There's other people though, like R2R Mo is someone I really like. I would like to make a song with him.
Do you got anybody that people like? Do you got any like bigger names like that people know, like household names that you would want to work with?
People know coverage in them.
I'm not saying they don't know. I'm not saying they don't know.
They're
but household names. Like
well,
bigger
I'm not
than
gonna
them.
Say Drake or someone like that. Like nah.
You wouldn't want to work with Drake?
That's kind of deep in the industry. That's scary. That's deep in the water.
So it's
go that far.
It's similar to the inspirational question. Like you named your producers that were inspiring to you. Who would you like to work with? Is more like
that's why I said like. All right. So
the other people is who you see yourself work with in the near future. This question is who would you like to work with? That's like a dream. That would be a dream to work with? Yeah.
If I told myself if I was sitting in this chair 2 years ago, Kyrus definitely would have been one of them. I'll say that.
That's tough.
I don't give me names. I don't know who to think of right now. I
did
did grow up listening to A Boogie. That would be a good one. A Boogie.
Yeah, what happened to him? And I feel like I already know what you about this. I knew you was gonna say that. Because niggas, especially young niggas, are so delusional when it comes to A Boogie. A Boogie fell off. A Boogie fell off.
You could say he fell off, but you're holding him to Drake standards. Like how long you want him to do his thing for? He's been doing his thing since like 2015.
He hasn't been doing his thing since 2017. What's A Boogie's last?
He fell off like 20.
When did he fall off? 2019, maybe.
That's
generous. No.
Had a song. What not grad? 23. He probably fell off like 2023, 2022, maybe. And he still always has like one little song like.
So, but what
he
song?
Just had a song Cash Cobain and them like last year or a year ago.
But just because you making music doesn't mean you don't. That doesn't mean you have
it was a song that people were listening to. Like people were bumping that song.
I'll take your word for it, man. I always had this argument about A Boogie. I'm telling you, because I was a big A Boogie fan. Yeah. So that's why it's like I feel a way about it because. Nigga had anthems after anthems after anthems. That's what I'm asking you to do. Drop the anthems.
But you got to think about what standard you're holding him to.
His own. Him. I'm holding you.
That's crazy standard. That's like who else has really done that? Who's been going crazy since 2015? Yes.
Wasn't we just talking about consistency? Wasn't we just talking about that?
All right, but this is a different type of consistency, though.
Jules, you're not. The thing is, here's my thing with you. 5 years from now. Can't Go Broke, probably even now. Can't Go Broke is not going to be your biggest song, or your biggest Can't Go Broke remix is not going to be your biggest song. It's not going to be your best beat. That's the same type of consistency, because you've gotten better at your craft.
All right, but producing and being an artist is two different things.
I mean, I know,
but I'm easier as a producer to be consistent like that. As an artist, that's hard, especially once the motivation dies down.
But look, another example. Zeddy's doing it.
No, he's just Zeddy. All right, when you start making
I'm
music?
cooking.
Since 2015, though.
No, I'm not saying
Zeddy
I'm not saying.
2015.
But I'm saying he's being consistent. He got like
So
7
you think
viral
Zeddy's
hits.
still gonna be on top of what he's doing in 20 like
no, no.
35? Like you got to think about that.
So wait, because you say that A Boogie fell off in what 2020?
I don't even think like
You wouldn't even say he
took
fell
a
off.
little, like he's just chilling. Like he's just not dropping nothing. That's what it is.
I think
Like Herb, G Herbo, and then the rest of the names are like Drake, Kendrick, and all top artists are the only ones who really stay consistent for like a decade.
But that's
You gotta
my
think of the
my thing
standards
is
you're
that
holding to.
my thing is that that's I don't really care like
What you mean?
because that's their fault. The people that don't stay consistent, that's their
No,
fault.
because that's hard though. Like to stay that relevant.
Even Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, like it doesn't have to just be
Bryson
rap.
Tiller has not been at the top.
He couldn't wait for me to say that. But he did just come out with the last album was a good album. The Bryson Tiller album.
But I'm saying
with the
he's
gold
not-
background.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like Bryson Tiller, like we everybody was, but even though I still listen to him in some of his songs, but I listen to his songs
He just
from
dropped the track with Chris.
interlude.
He just dropped the track with Chris Brown. Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller. They got a new song out right now.
So, but what does that mean though? Like,
That means that he's still very relevant. If Chris Brown is still having him featured on songs, he's very relevant. A Boogie can't really say the same thing. Yes, he can say he got a song with Cash
drop a
Cobain.
song right now and go crazy. Like that song with Cash Cobain went crazy. It's not like it was just a song he dropped with Cash Cobain. Like you probably heard of it. You probably just ain't peep.
It dropped this year.
It probably dropped last. It was between like it was my sophomore year of college. Like so, but 24, 25, somewhere in that time. I think it was fall.
What?
It's called
college,
Body.
What year of college are you in right now?
I'm in my junior. I'm going into my junior.
That's tough. Oh, okay, because summer done. Yeah, I don't want to keep arguing with you guys.
You got to think of it like you holding him to a very high standard.
But I'm not.
Nobody else done
You're
that.
saying I'm holding him to a high standard because you're comparing him to Drake because Drake has
Drake
had
is-
a long longevity.
Drake. The only people.
But I'm
I
not
can think
telling.
who's
My
done
thing
that-
with you is this. This is where I'm ending the beef with us right now.
Okay.
Is that I'm not saying he's got to make music as good as Drake or as great as Drake. I'm saying you have dropped anthems. You've proven you can drop anthems.
Yeah.
Continue dropping anthems.
Oh, you saying so? Like, why did he just stop?
He's not performing at his own standard.
People got lives, man. I don't know. And music is a lot more. They're done. Like you got to think
Yeah,
about that.
it's fast-paced
too.
and
Music is
whatnot.
very fast paced.
I get that.
So that's a whole nother thing.
So you would you consider yourself an A Boogie fan?
I was because like in 2016
Oh,
that was like
shit.
his time, and I was in the Bronx at that time.
Okay.
So yeah, I was hearing him everywhere I walked, like everywhere. So
Yeah, I feel like whether you in the Bronx, New York, like anywhere, because he was killing it. Him and P&B Rock. Rest in peace, P&B Rock.
yeah, that summer was insane. You could not go down no block without hearing A Boogie.
That's what I'm saying.
Ridiculous.
All right, so we got through the interview. We are at where we at? We are at I want to say at least an hour in. Are we an hour in? 45 minutes? Or something like that. And if you are watching now or watching in the future, make sure you leave a comment. You can ask Jules a question. You can ask me a question, and we will be responding in real time. All right, so let's get into a game on the podcast. I haven't been playing games recently on the podcast, but the games have been super fire when I have played them. But this is the first game we play in a minute. This game is who is the better rapper and why? Are you ready, Jules?
Yeah,
Travis Scott or Don Toliver?
Travis Scott.
Why?
Because Don Toliver is like I see him as like I don't know how to explain it.
Nah,
but
please. Come on.
Let me make an example. Like I feel like Kendrick Lamar, JID.
Okay.
Like he's a making of Kendrick Lamar. Like I feel like he was inspired like for Travis Scott. I don't even know what Travis Scott.
Okay.
And Travis Scott make his beats and all that too.
I feel like I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at what you were saying. Especially not as mad as I was with the A Boogie conversation.
Yeah.
But I do feel like Travis Scott, I feel like Don Toliver is going up, and I feel like Travis Scott isn't on the same, similar to A Boogie. He's not really on the same incline he was 5 years ago.
And like his album, I didn't listen to it.
Which one, the Jack Boys?
The last, it's like Jack Boys 2.
I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I don't think it has crazy replay value, but I do think that there were slappers on there. But I just wish the only thing that I hold rappers to the like as far as like standards and whatnot is their own best work, and also I feel like artists are supposed to evolve over time and mature over time, and when they don't, it's very telling in my opinion.
So what do you mean by that though? Like you're gonna make them worse because of that? Like you
What do
mean
you
they're
mean?
worse as an artist because they didn't evolve over a certain amount of time?
In some cases, like so I feel like for Drake, for example, I feel like Drake's music is I feel like Drake's music was way more mature when he first started and his earlier works than it is now. Like I hate that What Did I Miss song.
But that's because it's the state of music. I just don't think you like the state of music now.
But you also don't have to, as an artist, you don't have to conform to the state of music, especially as a Drake. As a Drake,
Definitely do.
nigga, Jay-Z can drop a God did right now.
Who is listening to Jay-Z anymore? That's the point.
All right, Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to conform
Who
to
like us? That's
Huh?
mature.
What?
Who like us is mature or
Not like us.
not like us is mature?
Yeah, he bodied the shit out of that nigga.
That's
Mature,
not mature.
in a mature way. He ate that nigga alive.
How? He's just saying anything.
Oh, you don't wait. Oh, we gotta get to that later. I'm not doing this.
But I'm
with you.
saying it's not a mature song. Like really think about it.
No, it's very
about
mature.
somebody-
It's a very, as far as disses goes.
That's not a mature song. His other song was more mature as a diss. The who Meet the Grams was more, and he was even still saying BS on that. He's talking about a daughter that's not even alive. Like who is he talking about?
Oh, I know who I'm talking to now. You not? So are you a Kendrick fan or not?
I listen to Drake more than I listen to Kendrick. Yeah.
You gotta keep it going. All right. The next one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do the next one. Gunna or Young Thug,
Young Thug.
and why?
Well, I personally like Gunna more. Like I'll probably listen to Gunna more, but Young Thug was like the pioneer of that sound.
But so why do you listen to Gunna more?
I just like his beats better. I like his groove better. I don't think he's better.
Like his
because
flow better?
You could tell he was inspired off Young Thug. Same thing, yeah.
So because he was inspired off Young Thug, you would put Young Thug?
And Young Thug has a lot more like, way more bangers than Gunna.
Okay.
Like just ground. Like think of it. That was his sound. Like he the one that really started that.
I'm not saying you're
And he
wrong.
was like
You're not
that,
wrong.
so-
You're not wrong. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're wrong.
I'm just letting you know my reasoning.
I just can't wait to clip this up. It's gonna be a good clip.
I don't think people gonna say Gunna better than Young. Nah, people not gonna say.
I feel like most people. That's like I got a Playboy Cardi in here too because people love Playboy
like
Cardi. Exactly, but people love Playboy
I
Cardi.
used to like him. I don't like him now. He's old.
We're gonna get to it. Drake or Kendrick? Who's the better rapper and why?
It's Drake. It's not even a question.
Why? No, it's a question. It's definitely a
That's not a
question.
question.
It's definitely a question. I hope this one
Am
goes
I bugging,
crazy.
or did Drake not put Kendrick on? Let's start there. It's not one thing.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Dre put Kendrick on, but next.
All right. Well,
So
I'm not
next.
even confident in that answer. It just came through my mind. But for one, Drake has been way more consistent than Kendrick. Drake is way more versatile than Kendrick. Kendrick is a better lyricist. After that, it ends. Like it ends after that.
The question is who's the better rapper. So it's not who's the better. Like.
All right, so you just
Whatever.
mean ground break. So all of Drake's like vibey songs, like Caribbean songs, don't count.
I'm not saying they don't. It's your answer, but I'm just saying.
I'm asking you, what are you asking though? Because if you're talking about just bare rapping, like all right, then I'll say all right, you can give it to Kendrick. But if you're talking about him as an artist, like just their crafts,
Okay.
Drake.
Okay.
And I don't think that's cool. Like, I don't even think. I think of my generation, I think Drake is like the best artist, like of my generation,
I'm not mad at that.
since I've been born.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. All right. Lauryn Hill or Nicki Minaj? Are you familiar with Lauryn Hill?
Yeah, I was gonna say Lauryn Hill. I keep it there at Lauryn Hill.
Hey man, say
keep
it
it
with your chest. Whatever
Yeah,
you
I
say,
keep it
say it
there.
with your chest.
Cause I gotta think, like I gotta re-listen a lot of Lauryn Hill stuff. Like I would have to re-listen to it.
Yeah, she
To
only
give
got
a
one
very
album.
Confident answer.
So why would you say Lauryn Hill over Nicki Minaj?
I know, like I feel like when I listen to her music, it's just more like legendary to me. It sounds like a funny answer, but that's my answer.
No, that's
it
the
just
answer.
feels more like
That's a fact.
Nicki was like a lot of her songs going out just because of her personality. The same, like it's just her personality, like and like yeah, like she just started a whole new vibe of music to me. That was her thing.
I feel that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at these answers. How the comments will respond is another story. Glorilla or Megan Thee Stallion,
Glorilla,
and why?
she's better. I think Glorilla better than Sexy Red. I think she the best female artist.
Well, Sexy Red. who fucking cares? Like
She not bad.
Okay.
I think she right there with Megan Thee Stallion.
Sexy Red with Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Oh, Jules.
They definitely.
Oh, Jules.
They definitely. I think Megan Thee Stallion might be better, but they like here, like yeah, ain't that far. I think Glorilla's boom though. Like,
so do you think? Let me ask you this real quick. Do you think that labels will use certain black people to push their own agenda, like use them for with an ulterior motive?
I don't think labels necessarily have an ulterior motive. I think it's more so that like people love negativity and like people love like they're not used to Sexy Red's like ratchetness. Like people not used to that. People that didn't grow up around females like that, they not used to that. So when they see that, they're automatically drawn to it. They're like, oh, like yo, what's she on? Like she great, like you know. So I think that's why I think that's what you're trying to say, and like that's how I interpret it. What like labels do, then they're gonna pick somebody out like Sexy Red because people not used to that. I think that's what it is. Or like,
Okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Same thing. Even with like Megan Thee Stallion, like her biggest song was probably the song with Cardi B, right? Mm-hmm. And like that's self-explanatory why that's the biggest song.
Are you trying to say that's never been seen, or what?
No, it's not that it's never been seen, but it's just attention seeking. Like it catches your attention. So that's why I feel like labels more to do. They're looking for people that catch people's attention.
Okay. Playboy Cardi or Kodak Black? And why?
Kodak. Cardi, I don't know. Like he losing me now. Cardi been losing.
Yo,
me
what's
now.
crazy is I feel the same way, but for whatever reason,
People
the artists love. Not even just the people. The people fuck with him too, but then the artists like The Weeknd, Kanye West, fucking Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know.
It's like they don't see nothing wrong.
It's like I like how he experiments with his sounds, but it's like
it's gibberish.
Like me and my friends at UOB, we was arguing who's better, Youngboy or Playboy Cardi. I don't even see how that's a question.
Yeah, that's a weird argument.
I don't think that's a question. Who's better?
What's the answer?
I think Youngboy's better than a lot. Like I think Youngboy's top 15 my generation.
Okay, well, I love
top
when,
15.
I love when you say of your generation.
Yeah, because I don't want to say in total, but I'm saying.
Oh, we're gonna talk about YoungBoy. We're gonna talk about YoungBoy later.
Okay.
Cash Cobain or Zeddy Will? Fucking you up.
I say Zeddy.
Okay.
I gotta say that.
For why? For why?
Not realistically. Let me get a realistic answer. Am I counting Cash Cobain's producing?
Nah, it's who's the better rapper?
Who's better at just purely rapping? Zeddy.
Okay.
But me personally, I see Cash Cobain's craft as being a producer. Like, you know, like even like that Drake song that was his reference track. The Calling for You. Like that was Cash Cobain's song. I see Cash Cobain as that.
And the fact that you defending Drake is crazy after just saying that.
Everybody does that though.
I'm not so sure.
Everybody.
I'm saying
you think Kendrick
majority yes. Majority yes. Everybody know. Jay-Z, no. And Kendrick, you gotta
He probably got a song with him right though.
You gotta have some evidence. You can't just say probably, not like.
I'm telling you.
These niggas say no, and there's no evidence to prove otherwise.
And regardless, Drake he's a hit maker regardless, you know. He hears a song, yo, this would sound fire, my voice on it. It's simple. Sometimes you just throw Drake's little 1-2 on there and it's boom. It's going to the moon.
I'm not.
The same song could not really shoot. It's not going to do nothing. You throw Drake on there, it's going to the moon.
We got to finish the game.
It's going to the moon.
Jack Harlow or MGK?
Who's MG? Oh, Machine Gun Kelly?
He did not say who's MGK. That's crazy.
Bro, he's I ain't going to say nothing crazy. Wait, who is it? MGK and who?
Jack Harlow.
I haven't even thought of him since Eminem, to be honest with you.
Okay, so what's your... So you saying
like
Jack
an
Harlow?
actor now? Like, that's...
He be doing different things.
Yeah,
so you fuck with Jack more?
I don't listen to neither of them enough to even... I'll say Jack Harlow.
I was trying to make it diverse and get some white rappers in there. There's not really
I don't really...
You fuck with Ian? That Ian guy?
He cool.
Oh my God.
You don't like him? I think he cool.
Yo, you see his XXL freestyle?
All those freestyles suck. My son Nino, I didn't listen to Nino P's though, but Nino P, that's somebody else that's tough. Nino P, I look into him. He's tough.
Some of like, J. Cole or Kanye West? Yes, we're talking about rapping. Who is the better rapper and why?
Kanye. That's kind of tough. I don't know, cause Kanye got the more boom, like he got the more hits, but I feel like J. Cole just got
spit.
Like I might give it to J. Cole.
Okay,
that's tough though. I wouldn't even be mad if somebody disagree with that. That's kind of go both ways.
And that is the end of our game. The next topic we got is rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And this is a sincere rest in peace because this is Theo from The Cosby Show. I know this is before your time.
Yeah, I'm about to.
You don't got no reference to The Cosby Show though? Like you've seen The Cosby Show,
I've
right?
heard of it.
That's
the build.
Yo, cousin Ashley, put him on, please. Oh my God, at least show him a few episodes with Theo. But Malcolm Jamal Warner unfortunately passed in a drowning accident over like this past week and whatnot. So we're gonna touch a few clips and then keep it moving.
Tragic new details have emerged in the drowning death of actor Malcolm Jamal Warner. The 54-year-old, best known for The Cosby Show and The Resident, was caught in a strong current while vacationing in Costa Rica. Beachgoers and first responders desperately tried to revive him, performing CPR for nearly 20 minutes. But Warner had no vital signs when he was pulled ashore. Officials confirmed he died from the lack of oxygen caused by submersion. It has now been revealed that another man was also dragged out by the current and remains in critical condition. Tragic new details have emerged in the drowning death of actor.
Alright, so it's that. And I just gotta real quickly give his last video because it is a beautiful one.
What's good? This, I got the flower in my hair. Today's my daughter's birthday. She put the flower there, so I'm rocking it. What? It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some good cheer. And you know, life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Like if you just take a minute to stop and take stock, I guarantee you can find at least one reason to smile. And if for some reason you can't find a reason to smile, then that's probably the best time to be the reason for somebody else to smile. So, find a smile for yourself and be a reason for someone else to smile. That's all I got. Listen to love because it's been a minute. Peace and love, and I'll be back soon.
That's the last video he made.
That's the last video he made. Thoughts?
You know, just rest in peace, you know. I mean, I was this before my time, though, so I'm not too familiar. Like, I heard of The Cosby Show, but I ain't never watched it, though, so.
You gotta at least watch like a couple episodes, guy. Watch like the best episodes, highlights of The Cosby Show. It's just culture. It's black culture. You like, I wouldn't be telling you that if it wasn't like, it's like on par. It was like, I would compare it to The Fresh Prince. You've watched that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's like, it's obviously not the same because they live in lavish and whatnot. Honestly, it's like got different similarities because the Bill Cosby is a doctor and his wife is a lawyer and they got like 5 kids and whatnot, and they got a decently sized house and whatnot. It's just a good representation of a successful black family in America and the different trials and tribulations that comes with raising kids in America. It's just good vibes all together. It's like the black version of Full House and whatnot. Gotcha. And I don't even want to say that because someone will kill me in the comments, but the Cosby Show is the Cosby Show. You can't go wrong with it. And Theo is probably one of the first representations of a black American boy, aside from it was actually earlier than the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He actually Malcolm Jamal Warner showed up he guest starred on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He like dated Hillary once. I don't know if you remember that, but like, nah, you definitely gotta tap into the Cosby Show. Raven Simone, who had That's So Raven, when she was like a little girl, she was on the Cosby Show and whatnot. It's just good vibes all around. Shout out the Cosby Show. Shout out Theo. Rest in peace. And well wishes and prayers to his family and whatnot. Okay. Now we got the next one. Now this is getting now we about to get a little controversial, Jules. Hulk Hogan died.
Okay.
Now, are you familiar with Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Fuck you for saying yeah. Like, how you gonna be familiar with Malcolm without? How you not be familiar with the Cosby Show and familiar with Hulk Hogan?
Wrestling is different though. That's like the same with that's a sport. Everybody knows like the old school of sports.
So how do you feel about Hulk Hogan? Are you on the side of is it rest in peace Hulk Hogan or good riddance?
Everybody calling him racist, right? I don't know. I don't even know. Did he say the N-word or something?
You about to know. You about to get real schooled right now. Hold on, let's find the right clip first of all, and then let's talk about it. Let's school Jules today.
Hulk Hogan has passed away today at the age of 71. He died on the 10-year anniversary of his racist rants being leaked online. I repeat, 10 years ago, he said a bunch of racist stuff about his daughter's boyfriend, and 10 years from that day, on the same exact day, he did. The simulation is simulating. But it seems like the internet's up in arms. They don't know whether or not to keep calling him a racist now that he's passed. And I think I have the perfect way to handle that. On a game I would like to call, Is It Racist? Where we come to a final verdict on whether or not Hulk Hogan is a racist. Line number 1, and I will be reading these verbatim. And I quote, Brooke is the black man's son. Now, off the rip, I don't feel like that's racist. I feel like that's him stating the obvious. His daughter, Brooke, was sleeping with a black man's son. Final verdict?
Same.
Next, line number 2, and I quote, I don't give a if she's dating an 8-foot tall as long as he's making $100 million. That's racist. I don't even know where you're gonna find an 8-foot tall. And final verdict?
Racist.
Next, line number 3, and I quote, I guess we're all a little racist. Who is all Hulk Hogan? What are you talking about? Listen, if you would have said everybody was prejudiced, I think everybody has a little bit of prejudice in them. But racist, very, very specific. I'm gonna assume you meant prejudice, so final verdict?
Suspect.
Next, line number 4, and I quote, if we go with the let's get the rich ones. He could be in a Quentin Tarantino movie today. What do you mean if we go? Anyways, final verdict?
Racist.
Next, in line number 5, and I quote, I am racist to a point. What is the debate? He told us he was racist.
What is the context
to
him
a point?
saying
You're
this
either
to?
racist or you're not. There is no point. Anyways, final verdict.
Racist.
Next. Now, with a final score of 3 racists, 1 suspect, and 1 safe, I think it's clear to say, Hulk Hogan, your final verdict is
Racist.
Thank you for playing Is It Racist, where we find out, is it racist? Now, during the times of somebody passing away, we usually give a moment of silence. But for Hulk Hogan, let's give a moment of very loud noise and let him rest. Not in peace, just rest. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.
What's the context?
Leaked audio, like on the phone or
Leaked
whatever.
audio?
Yes, like him talking freely and whatnot.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely funny. But, so you asking me, is he racist or not? I think
Not even necessarily is he racist. The question is, would you still say rest in peace Hulk Hogan or good riddance? Knowing that he's racist, knowing that he was racist.
I don't know, man. So I don't even understand. Like, so he's just saying it's on the phone, like just randomly, and they
In conversation, yes, that's how racists move.
That's funny. So why didn't they expose this? Why they expose this when he died, though? Why didn't they expose?
No, they exposed it
when he was a wrestler.
This is the 10-year anniversary of when they exposed it. That's for when he died anyway, which is crazy in itself.
I don't know. I'm gonna still say R.I.P. just because. I don't even care.
Right, which is fine. There's different people who have different views upon it. Like if they grew up on wrestling and
I did a little bit.
Looked up the Hulk Hogan. I dabbled in it. Hulk Hogan wasn't wrestling when I fucked with wrestling, it was like John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, fucking Randy Orton.
Like if John Cena was saying some crazy stuff, like I think I would care a lot more. But Hulk Hogan, how old is he? 71? Where is he born? Like I don't know. I feel like the world was a bad place back then. So it's like mad people, white people from back then was on that same type of time.
So what do you? Is that? Do you give them a pass or what?
Nah, I don't give them a pass, but at the same time, it is like. It's like I don't even look towards that. Like I'm not even disappointed as him as a person. I'm more so disappointed as like the nation at that time. Like I'm more so focused on that because you feel me. They just a part of the environment. You gotta think of it.
But you also, I'm not mad at your answer, but you also do have free will. You do have a choice.
Yeah, you definitely got free will. Yeah,
because there are especially white people. There are white people that were under the same circumstances that
didn't act like that.
Didn't like choose to be racist or whatever.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying too. Yeah, so that's
like, I'm gonna say RIP, but he was saying some crazy stuff though.
Right. I'm not really.
Bugging.
I'm not like. First of all, RIP is like not like a big deal to say about somebody after they died. Like that's it's normal shit or whatever. Obviously, I'm gonna take the stance that he's a racist. So obviously, I don't fuck with racists and whatnot. It's similar to like a Donald Trump. If and when Donald Trump dies, I'm not gonna be like boo hoo type shit like that. Like he's an awful person type shit. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm on. But to lead us into our next topic, which is Donald Trump on South Park, we got this ginger talking about Hulk Hogan. I'll just play the clip.
Hey, Death, Grim Reaper, can you bring it in real quick, buddy? You messed up, okay? Maybe we weren't clear enough, okay? Because that was 3. That was the 3rd celebrity death. We were all really excited to see who the 3rd one was going to be after you took Malcolm Jamal Warner and Ozzy Osbourne. We figured number 3 was going to be something big. So when we started turning to you and going, hey, you going to do it? You going to do what we all want? Are you going to take the old racist? Are you going to take that old racist who became famous in the 1980s? Are you going to take that old racist who became famous in the 1980s and then worked on multiple WrestleManias and even main evented WrestleManias and then became a WWE Hall of Famer? Are you going to take him? Are you going to take that guy who then pivoted after a bunch of different scandals into becoming a reality television star and then cheated on his wife and had a bunch of falling out with all these different people until he partnered with Peter Thiel? Are you going to take this old racist who lives down in Florida who would put his brand on literally anything, any piece of merch, any piece of garbage? He would slap his name right there, and then people thought this made it even fucking worse. When we said the guy who spoke at the 2024 Republican National Convention, we didn't mean Hulk Hogan, okay? That's not who we meant. Hey, Death, Grim Reaper.
Well, if you didn't notice,
he's just confused.
You messed up.
If you didn't notice, everything that he said was similarities between Hulk Hogan and Donald Trump.
Okay.
So like Donald Trump was in the WWE Hall of Fame or whatnot because he made a few. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I thought he was talking about.
He made a few like appearances on the WWE.
Okay.
And really just because he's a celebrity.
So he's saying he thought he wanted them to take Donald Trump.
Right, and a lot of people, because it was him. It was Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Ozzy Osbourne that died in the same week and whatnot. So they was thinking it was going to be Donald Trump or whatever the case it is, but that was not the case. Did you know? Do you watch South Park? Probably not.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you watch it.
I don't watch it like on like the jump, like
right, but you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
I've watched like 2 episodes, so it sounds like you're more familiar than I am. Did you see the episode of Donald Trump being featured in?
I've seen a clip of it, but I didn't watch it. Like I didn't know what happened.
Perfect. Let me introduce you to this clip.
They've come after South Park for what they labeled as offensive content, but suddenly they are praising the show. Just Trump's White House is melting down over South Park. But with South Park showing Trump supporters flipping out on him because he's making their lives worse and then calling him an R-worded F-slur. They also showed him being a fat slob with a tiny penis and showed him being in a sexual relationship with Satan, with Trump's tagline throughout the episode being, "I'm gonna sue you, no one makes fun of me and gets away with it." With Jesus himself even warning the town that the show could get canceled like Colbert if they keep making fun of Trump. They even suggested that Trump could actually be Saddam Hussein in a disguise. And to close, they attacked their parent company for caving to Trump and ended with an AI-generated Trump PSA showing him completely nude wandering the desert with a teeny tiny penis. Right, and also a key thing is that just before this episode, one, Paramount gave the show a $1.5 billion deal, and two, they just settled with Trump for $16 million plus side deals, setting aside millions of dollars of free PSAs for conservative causes. Right, and with all of this, it seems like the first time that South Park is directly engaged with Trump, and you have the White House freaking out, with the White House spokesperson reportedly saying the left's hypocrisy truly has no end. For years, they have come after South Park for what they labeled as offensive content, but suddenly they are praising the show. Just like the creators of South Park, the left has no authentic or original content, which is why their popularity continues to hit record lows. This show hasn't been relevant for over 20 years and is hanging on by a thread with uninspired ideas and a desperate attempt for attention. Right, the White House, they're essentially fighting with 4 cartoon 4th graders. But hey, I guess anything's better than them having to actually address the Epstein allegations and not do other stuff to distract. For now, follow to stay in the loop. This White House is
I think he was in another show, another cartoon show, like somewhere in the South Park.
Probably wouldn't be. Probably was like Family Guy.
I think it was like Family Guy or something, like Simpsons.
Definitely,
he was definitely in Simpsons before.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's been president twice now, so
yeah,
he's gonna be in as much shit as he can be, especially with the job that he's doing. How do you feel about Trump? What's your thoughts?
Yo, this is a whole thing. Like let me like my room at UOB, we were arguing about anything. Trump was one of them. And I was getting pressed because I didn't have an opinion on him. Like
you were getting pressed by your like classmates or whatever.
Basically, yes, because I didn't have an opinion on him. How you gonna make me how you gonna tell me I gotta hate somebody? That's not crazy. Do you feel that same way? How does that make any sense though?
But you're bro, like on a patient note and like a objective note. Yeah, you're young. You're 20. So I feel like when you're 25, 26.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I'm like, right now, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm not too, like, even people tell me to vote and all that. Like, I'm not even totally tuned into politics. And right now, I'm not
your own world.
I'm not going to force it upon myself. Like,
right.
I'm not, I'm doing my own thing. I'm focused on,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
especially like from my perspective, it's mad funny. It feels like I'm talking to like just a younger version or whatever. Yeah. Is that like I have kids and I'm 29, about to be 30 and what type of shit. So it's like I have more life, quote unquote, life experience and like have more responsibilities than to have someone that's 20 with no kids and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it makes sense for you to not have an opinion, but you also should know that it's also important to have an opinion or to be like aware and whatnot. I'm surprised like your fam hasn't like did you vote?
Nah.
Oof. But it's all right.
For that reason, I'm not gonna. If I would have voted, it would have been surely like based off of what they was telling me. Like, right. That's what it would have been on.
But then that's why you make yourself more aware. But it's really not. It's at your age, speaking personally, like specifically to you, it's not that big of a deal and whatnot. Yo, your joint is on? Your joint is on?
Right here?
Yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, the light's on.
Yeah.
It was your stream was over it. But as you get older, you'll see the importance, and hopefully you can look back and see like where you could like what was being said to you. And honestly, someone that's pressing you, like that's a peer of yours, they're not gonna like articulate why it should be important or deliver it the way that you need to hear it and whatnot. So it's like it's one of those. I'm sure my nephew Dre is probably the same way, unless someone's telling him like, yo, Trump's doing this, and this.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I don't even want to really base I don't want to base it off of what other people telling me. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because if I did, then yeah, I would definitely not like Trump. I think everybody around me don't really like this man. But like I said, I'm just not too in tune with everything to really like fully even if I did, I feel like I'm still not at the age to where I will fully understand it.
Right.
No, I won't fully understand why he's doing this, why he's doing that.
Right. You just turned 20, so like a second ago you was 19 and whatnot. Like you've been a quote unquote an adult for like a year.
Yeah.
A year
like, I don't fully understand it.
Right. So I get it. I get it. I'm not. There's people that I've quote unquote either pressed or argued or debated with or whatever, but they're like 27, 28 type shit. Like that.
That's a totally different story.
Right. So you good. It comes with the time and whatnot. But also by the time you're old enough, Trump will hopefully be dead and gone and whatnot. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna skip this. There's one topic that is the whites only town in Arkansas.
Okay. I think I've seen people doing YouTube videos to it, right?
Yeah,
it's like the most racist town in America.
Yeah, might as well just run the clip since we brought it up. I think I got it right here somewhere. I was gonna say that, well, you're not familiar with Trump, but Trump is on the Einstein, no, the Epstein files.
I heard of that, like some files or something like that.
Yeah, because it was like,
and then
Jeffrey Epstein was a sex trafficker of children. Like he was a pedophile, sexual abuser and whatnot. So the fact that Donald Trump and Donald Trump were boys, and that, and there are files that have the information and names of people that were involved with Jeffrey Epstein and his island where he was sex trafficking children. And the government isn't, not even the government, Trump isn't.
He's just holding them.
Exactly. So that's hella sus.
So then why did he do the thing with Martin Luther King? Didn't he like sell the files out to like explain his death?
Yeah, because that's why it's so funny. It's so funny because when I was your age, I didn't really care about none of this stuff either. But it's like more prevalent that I'm older and whatnot.
Yeah.
But he did that. He like put out an AI of Obama getting like arrested by police or whatever. But these are all to
distract you, right?
To distract, put the attention on something else than what people really want to know, which is if this guy, if this guy was such a bad guy and did all these bad things and you're involved with it, we want to know because we're not fucking with you no more. And people that have supported him, like, know that he's making them look stupid, like because he said they don't, or someone has in his camp has said they like the files don't exist after saying that they will be released and it's a mess. It's definitely a mess. But I definitely was gonna pull up the whites only joint, but it's looking like I can't find that joint.
Nah, I've definitely seen that on YouTube though.
Got it.
I think the YouTuber
No
Jadion
blacks,
went over
no
there.
Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
Well, you don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40 people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labour, the women take care of the children who live here full time. It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, or if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do.
You might be wondering how any of this can be legal. Return to the Land is structured as a private members association, which they believe allows them to discriminate on the basis of ethnicity, along with other factors. That has yet to be tested in the courts and may well fail. The Arkansas Attorney General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting, and that there is no room for racial discrimination in Arkansas or anywhere in a free society. No blacks, no Jews, no gays.
Now, what do you think about that, Jules?
Nah,
now since you got the facts.
So look, right?
Let me hear it.
So I don't know if it's that town, but there is a town in Arkansas that's like known as like the most racist town or something like that.
They probably from that town and they probably started this shit.
Thing. But you know what I was thinking though, because I'm a very like open-minded person. Like I'll think the way people don't think. You know what I'm trying to say? Nah, look, you look at me crazy.
I'm listening. Like you really know what's I'm hearing you out.
So I'm like, honestly though, imagine you're from a town. Like, imagine you're white and you're from a town that's just only white people. No Spanish people, no black people, no nothing. And so your only like impression on black people is of what you're seeing on the news, what you're seeing on social media. Generally speaking, how do you feel like you would be as a person?
Well, let me combat that with imagine you're black, because we're black.
Yeah.
And imagine we're in an all-black town. And imagine
But white people aren't portrayed the same in media. Portrayed two totally different ways.
But yes and no, because you could say white people like statistically, are the ones that are doing the school shootings. Or the
Yeah,
ones that
you
are
would
doing,
think same thing.
the ones that are shooting up churches or
Mm-hmm.
doing all types of terroristic type joints or whatever.
Yeah.
So, or being racist, whatever the case it be is. But if it's an all black town and a white person strolls in, black people aren't gonna like be like, oh, like be in an uproar because they're a white person is in there, like comes into the town. But it would be the opposite. It would be different, the opposite way around.
It definitely will, yeah. But I personally think that's because of how we're portrayed. I think they're only going based off of what they're seeing on media. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
yes.
Think about that. The media, they're only going to put out the negatives. They
Yes,
don't put
but
out
you're
the
not.
positives.
These aren't people that say. Are you? So let's break down what you're saying. Are you talking about adults or are you talking about children?
Both.
All right, but if you're talking, first of all, let's say you're talking about adults because children don't really have much of a say in anything. If you're talking about adults, like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they can see what's portrayed on media, but they also see what's happening in their own life experience.
But if they're in an all-white town, you don't have no experience with nobody that's black.
I don't even
town. And then if everybody else starts acting fishy when some black dude starts throwing.
So you're saying but like in 2025, you're saying that you could be in an all-white town and have never met a black person before.
I'm saying I was thinking that because I was watching a video of somebody that went to a town in Arkansas. I don't know if it was that, but it was just like mad racist. And like when I watch these videos, I just try my best to really understand I don't understand what's making you that racist, and that's the only conclusion I could really come to.
But I would suggest the alternative is history. Because like,
exactly.
Because like you could say media, but then you're only tuning into racist media outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are tons of media outlets that are showcasing black people doing amazing things and whatnot. But as far as history goes,
but it's more negative than positive.
Right. I'm not saying that's wrong, right or wrong.
Yeah.
But you're choosing which media outlets to hold your attention and whatnot.
Exactly.
But it's also based upon how you were raised. Like racism, they say that racism isn't you're not born racist. You're taught that
environment. Yeah.
So it's like, but then you also have to have your own free will and your own thought, because like if you know that the history of it, it's been unfair, it's been unjust, it's been disgusting for hundreds of years and whatnot. So like if you're choosing to follow that behavior and that lifestyle and whatnot, but that's something that can be talked about like all day long. And I would love to have that conversation with multiple people to get multiple different perceptions and whatnot, perspectives and whatnot.
But would you ask me for all this for like the community?
What do you think? And then you dropped into your like
because that was when you first even mentioned the town of Arkansas. That's what I immediately thought of. But I definitely think it's funny. Like I don't really understand it. But I'm gonna be honest, like with me personally and my personality, bro, I don't even be letting that stuff bother me. I just be like, y'all do y'all thing. Like, you know what, you alright. We got our own schools out all black, whatever, bro. Go do what y'all want to do. But I don't agree with it.
Right.
As long as you're not bothering me.
Right.
As long as you're not bothering nobody that's black, I don't think nobody gonna will bother them. So
gotcha. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's funny. I'll only agree with it if it was like, I don't know, they was Irish or something like that. Then I can kind of understand it. But it doesn't seem like that. It's just all white.
Right, all white, so no black, no Jews, and no gays.
And I feel like it's always gonna be different because even when even if you have like an all black group, it's like I feel like people doing that because there's like a lot of similarities between them and like cultures and all that. Like it's more like a cultural thing, you know. Like all white is like what culture are y'all really doing in there? Like keep it a bean. Like what are y'all really doing? Like it's nothing. That's what I'm saying. If you're Irish, they got a little culture, whatever. Italian, like if it's an all Italian, like I get it, because y'all have y'all little boom, like y'all got y'all one.
But even if you have your own culture, you don't have to be racist to have your own culture.
Yeah, you don't got to be
racist. There are Caribbean festivals and different things of that nature where they're welcoming to everybody, whether you're gay, straight, white, black, orange, whatever, you know what I mean, type shit like that. So it's just like, but I understand what you're saying as long as they're not hurting nobody and they're not affecting your life, type shit like that.
Go do your thing. I'm not putting a stop to it.
Right. But the only thing I will say to that is that hopefully that is where it ends and it doesn't escalate to more racist type vibes. But yeah, that was a quick topic. Back to the hip hop. I got another game for you. I know I had you here for like an hour and a half. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm good. I don't even feel like it's been an hour and a half.
That's what's up. All right, this game is delete one artist and their discography and why. Ready?
What do you mean delete? Like either or? Oh, from history.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
So, first round, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Kanye West, and Jay-Z. So you gotta delete one and their discography.
I think I got my answer. But run it. So
I'm running again. Drake.
That's not even. You don't even gotta say Drake. That's definitely.
J. Cole, Kendrick, Kanye, and Jay-Z. I feel like I know your answer.
I'm about to say Kendrick. Like,
oh!
Out of all of them, know who?
I thought you was gonna say Jay-Z. Honestly.
Oh, not that Jay-Z. It was Jay-Z and it was between J. Cole and Kendrick.
Okay. Why?
Because I feel like they have.
And that's crazy. Let's not even run past that.
The least
it's
amount
between
of
out of Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Kanye West, and Jay-Z.
Yeah,
It's between
Drake is
it's
out.
between Cole and Kendrick.
Yes.
And they would say, notably, the two best of this generation, not of your generation, because your generation is like fucking Cash Cobain and weird niggas, honestly. But like between they're supposed to be the top three.
I think Jay-Z's part of my generation. Oldest and all that.
So
that come out like 2010, 2011.
We gotta figure out your generation. We gotta
think I was born in 2005.
Y'all let me know if 2005 counts Jay-Z as.
Obviously, I'm missing a lot of Jay-Z.
Right, and I'm not even knocking you.
He came in a little bit, like he was there for a little bit.
So Jay-Z to Zeddy is a part of your generation. That's the Y generation.
Yeah.
Okay. It just depends.
So who's your generation? Like
I would say Jay-Z. I would say your generation is like when you're a teenager.
Okay, so
because I wouldn't say Pac and Biggie is my generation.
Okay,
like that means I'm going into the archives to.
Right, so
to
once I'm
Pac
out
and
here,
Biggie.
so you're starting at like 2019. I was 15, I think. So 2019 and up. I mean, Drake's still there. Kendrick. My answer's still the same though. I might say J. Cole though. I might keep Kendrick.
Cole.
No. I'm keeping Kendrick.
You don't even know.
I'm keeping Kendrick. Because now I'm thinking about swimming pools and all that. Yeah, J. Cole.
Swimming pools and all that. You talking about his first track? So swimming.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So you knocking out of Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick, and Kanye West and Jay-Z. You.
I'm not taking out Jay-Z.
Are you deleting who? Which one are you deleting?
Is it J. Cole?
J. Cole.
Yeah.
And his discography.
Yeah.
I hope the Cole fans.
What is that really gonna do? Think of it. What is that gonna do?
I mean, without Cole, there's no JID.
And what is that gonna do?
Oh damn.
That don't change nothing. Like JID's nice though, but
I feel like Cole. I feel like Cole has done a lot for his discography, his work ethic, his work, his music has put a lot in hip hop culture, rap culture, and whatnot. But I get what you're saying.
Compared to the other people you're naming, though, it's like
okay.
We still be chilling right here.
I can't wait.
No Kanye.
Okay.
You know what no Kanye would do to music right now? It would be totally different. You can't cut out Kanye.
A lot of people say that, but I really like. Would it really do that? Kanye?
That 808 album started a whole that's why we're here right now. Like that one album. What is it? 808 Heartbreak? That's what everything is 808s now. Everything. Like that Zeddy song, 808s. Any song.
So were they not using 808s in
not the same way though, no. Not the same way. Even like the auto tune and all that, like you gotta think you delete Kanye. You gotta think Kid Cudi and all them, and then you go to Travis Scott, no, he's not here. Future, that's all like I think of Kanye auto-tune when I think of them. Like I feel like he kind of started that, and that's just one piece that he started. Then you gotta get to the beats. It's got another piece that
I can't wait to clip this up because I'm gonna clip it up differently, and I think it's gonna do well. So I can't wait to clip it up. But let's get into the next round.
Yeah,
this is the first time I played this game. It's kind of fire. Delete one artist and their discography and why. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Lauryn Hill, and Glorilla.
Alright, so Lauryn Hill's out the combo.
Okay.
Nicki's out the combo because without Nicki, I don't even know if half those rappers are there. So, what's the other three?
She didn't put them on. She didn't put nobody on.
Stallion's whole swag is like Nicki's swag. Like if you really keep.
But she didn't put her on. She's beef. See, they beef.
But
they
you gotta
beefing.
understand, she's the inspiration though.
So she don't exist because of one person was inspired.
That's
she was inspired by. She was inspired by Cardi B.
And where's Cardi B without Nicki Minaj? Like that's how it goes. Like,
but Nicki Minaj didn't put her on.
Okay,
so
but
she could be. So Cardi B could have. Cardi B could inspired by Lil Kim. Now I sound like an old head bringing up Lil Kim.
It was Nicki. If you keep me on the thing, you know she was inspired by Nicki. Like it's Nicki. So Nicki's out the combo. You can't.
All right. So Nicki and Lauryn Hill. You keep Nicki and Lauryn Hill.
So what's the other three? You said Sexy Red, Glorilla.
No, Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla.
Cardi B's out of the equation. Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, that's what you kicking. That's what you deleting that artist and their discography.
We're good.
Okay,
yeah. We still where we at.
Yo,
you delete Nicki. We're not where we're at.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. The Stallions be kicking my ass. I'm a Megan Thee Stallion fan, so I hope they.
Nah, she's nice though, but all right. I'm gonna be like, I personally like Gorilla a little better.
Right, stick with your guns.
So yeah. Like I'm going Megan Thee Stallion. There's no
fuck it. Next round, delete one artist and their discography and why. Big Sean, Tory Lanez, A Boogie, Joyner Lucas, Pusha T.
I want to say Joyner Lucas, to be honest with you.
I figured you'd say that. You like Pusha like that?
Pusha, he was a whole like songwriter and all that though, right? So,
who? For who?
Pusha
T. Probably for Kanye. Probably
for Drake too, but
Pusha T did not write for Drake. Do you
probably
know?
Did. I'm gonna bet he probably did write like one song by him. I bet you he probably did.
You sounding crazy, but it's alright.
He probably did. I don't think that's crazy.
I think that's.
Oh wait, I'm bugging.
Exactly. Exactly. What's those over here? Like, what do you mean? They really have beef.
I'm bugging. But I mean, how long did they have beef like that for though?
That would have came up in their beef. Like, there's no way he wrote for Drake.
Yeah, he would have said that.
But you thinking you don't really fuck with Joyner Lucas like that?
I only know like a few that I'm Not Racist song. I don't know, that was cool. All right, say it again.
So you know Pusha T like that? All right, so it's Big Sean, Tory Lanez, A Boogie, Joyner Lucas.
A Boogie's out the combo, by the way.
Clearly.
Out of everybody you just named, Tory Lanez, A Boogie, boom, to the side.
Gotcha.
Pusha T.
So it's between
Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas.
Big Sean's out the combo.
Big Sean. Nah, if we really delete Big Sean's, who's really inspired off of Big Sean? Like, what did he really?
It's not necessarily about who he inspired.
That's
like,
what I think of.
His shit is.
His shit didn't pack so much. That's what I think.
Right. So, but that's for different conversations. Like when you with the first conversation, J.
Are you
Cole,
saying what's to my liking? Like,
yeah. Who would you delete in their discography?
Though, because it's like a lot of like. Because
not everyone inspires.
My favorite rapper, then.
But not everyone inspires like Kanye West or fucking Jay-Z or Drake or J. Cole. Like some people are like Big Sean, like Tory Lanez. There's not too many people I can name like Tory Lanez. Even though Tory Lanez is mad talented, there's not too many people I've seen come after Tory Lanez and be like, oh, they're inspired by Tory Lanez. Like I would say that they're inspired by Drake first.
But Tory Lanez, I feel like gave like a whole new vibe of music, which is similar.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
Which is similar to Drake. Like I feel like Tory Lanez.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you could say Bryson Tiller is inspired by Drake.
Yeah.
But you can't really say mad people are inspired by Tory Lanez. Because
I think that's because people can't even do it though. I think it's people.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't really base it on people who he inspired.
But Tory Lanez gave a whole new vibe to music. That's
right, that's what I'm saying. That's what you would
delete him because that deletes old like.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to delete him. I'm just saying that that's what you should base it on.
Yeah, I'm just giving you like how I'm thinking.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm like to keep Tory Lanez.
Okay.
Joyner Lucas, Big Sean.
Why you keeping A Boogie? Because A
Boogie, same thing.
Oh,
whole new vibe to music.
Oh, all right, I'm listening.
Who? He didn't give a whole new vibe to
that
music.
That nigga A Boogie. Wasn't A Boogie at one point calling himself the King of New York?
He was.
Who the fuck? Hey,
wow. There's been mad King of New York since I've been born. Though you acting like what?
Like who? After A Boogie,
Pop Smoke was up there.
Okay.
You could say Chef G and them was up there for a little bit. You don't know who that is?
No, I know who Chef G is.
So
I know of him. I know of him because it's like I've never heard no one call him.
My favorite album ever
King of New York.
is my favorite My favorite album ever is Unlucky Lucky Kid. I'm telling you, if you're bored, just listen to it. You're gonna be like, all right,
send me a link.
It's not bad, but I think for like a little, you could have debated, but Yeah, though, like it's been mad. Like
they was dissing New York saying Ice Spice was Joey. I think
Ice Spice was never the king.
Not Joey Badass. Somebody said that about to Joey Badass that you let Joey Badass let Ice Spice became the king of New York. That's
she was never the
classic. King. That's mad funny. And she had New York rocking for a minute there.
She did, but she was taking New York like that was. She did, but she didn't at the same time. Like we've been rocking to her style. It just wasn't a girl on it. You know what I'm trying to say? It just wasn't. She kind of made a new vibe to it, yeah, but she was taking New York Joe beats. People been doing that. Chef G and Sleepy Hollow, they was doing that before. Pop Smoke, same thing. Like Kyle Rich and them, that's what they doing now. Like
right, but
and they was doing that before. Different. Ice Spice, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ice Spice low key took Kyle Rich and them's vibe. Like the Ice Spice vibe is Kyle Rich's vibe.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
And anybody that's my age is gonna agree with that. Anybody that don't know what they talking about, they gonna disagree. But anybody that knows that. Like that was KR and them.
Well, we can talk about Ice Spice later. You want to answer this game?
Just Jonah Lucas. I don't know. I'm gonna just throw that.
I ain't Jonah.
I don't know what's really happening. Like,
but like, so why Jonah Lucas and not Pusha T?
I'm trying to think. Doesn't Pusha T got some songs though? Like when I hear that name, I think of some songs. Like not even the Drake diss, but wasn't he a part of? What was the group he was a part of?
This is tough because this is supposed to be your crap, your expertise. I know the answer. But the fact that
you before my time knows.
Is it?
Yes. What group was he a part of? Clips, yeah. What did he do? Was he on Grinding?
Yeah, he was on Grinding.
Exactly. Yeah, your name. No. He's out now. Jonah Lucas.
Young boy.
Most people my age won't even know that, by the way. I'm letting you know that.
Right, but most people your age are in the music industry. You in the music industry. You gotta study up.
I don't even know that though.
Your age?
Yes, they don't be knowing stuff.
I mean, but realistically, producers your age are babies. Like, I respect that you have, in 3 years, gotten such a dope placement. Yeah. Because, like I said, I know producers that are having done it for years and haven't got that type of placement or whatever. So it's like you are low-key one out of a million type shit.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. All right, so that's the end of our game. Gonna clip that up, lovely. All right, so the last topic is hip hop / rap music today. All right, you talked about Young Boy. Let's just run this real fast.
I'm telling you,
we gotta run this real fast because this might have you feeling differently about Young Boy. What's your thoughts about Young Boy? You were saying?
I think he's top 15 in my generation.
Right,
maybe top 10.
Let's look at this clip of Young Boy.
In NBA YoungBoy's song XXX, he says, "Whatever Trump's doing, it's good for the youngins." And in the background of the music video, spray painted on the wall, you see, "All Hail Trump." Now, this song also has a hook where NBA YoungBoy is like screaming, singing sex and violence. And he says it over and over again, That's just the hook of the song. And this all comes on his newest album, Make America Slime Again, otherwise known as Massa.
Crazy. Did you put the double entendre?
Massa on a song titled XXX where the hook is him screaming sex and violence. He says, "Whatever Trump's doing is good for the youngins." This is a concoction that only the top generals of the CIA could have cooked up. This is Ronald Reagan level work. I'm starting to think there might be some communications with the dead, because this has to come strictly and directly from Ronald Reagan. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a level of buffoonery thrown into one specific instance, one specific song at this level in a very long time.
I don't know.
An NBA YoungBoy
they might have paid him.
That's your man's.
They might have paid him to say that.
But that's what I'm saying. That goes back to the whole. Do you think labels are having ulterior motive with young artists? Like you can't.
Some of them, yeah. But I was when you asked me that question at first, I was purely thinking about Sexy Red. But yeah, some artists, yeah, they probably do.
But it relates to that too, and it's like I don't know. I want to in 5 years. I want to ask you the same question because I want to see if your answer changes, because it's the same way that he could be paid to do that, which would still be crazy because like you're selling a soul for type shit. But there's a reason why Sexy Red is being pushed.
Wait.
Nah, shit.
What? Didn't Trump like release him? Whatever it's called, like when you just release somebody?
Pardoned him.
I think he did.
He might have. I'm gonna look.
That's probably why he said that, because he pardoned him. Like, he probably
that don't mean shit. As far
I don't mean he should have said it, but
yeah, that's wild.
I
to put out a song called to put out an album called Massa is crazy.
That's an album or the song?
Yes, no, the album Make America Slime Again. Really crazy, and that's not even your shit. That's thug shit. Did Donald Trump pardon NBA?
I think he did.
He might have, but again, that's propaganda, or not. I don't know if it's propaganda, but it's manipulation. President Trump added to his list of pardoned celebrities this week, including reality TV star Todd and Julie, Chrisley, and rapper NBA YoungBoy. So yes, he pardoned NBA YoungBoy.
Right? Yeah, that's probably why he said that, because of that. Do I think it's right? No, but now I understand the motive.
But now you can be used. That's why, not that I'm trying to use my words carefully, but I think that you do. But as you age and have life experience, all that jazz, you'll know when people are manipulating people and using them as pawns. Like, yes, you got the president pardoned you, and now you're being used as a pawn for the black community, the black community that taps into you heavily, to then endorse Donald Trump, Make America Slime Again. And it's just, and some people have integrity where they wouldn't make like a massa album, but like it will have the attention. It definitely is gonna get the attention. Mm-hmm. We're talking about it right now, but that's crazy. You basically bent over for the man.
I
pause, but that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
it's tough out here.
I'm gonna be honest, right? Like,
be honest, please.
So this is my mindset. Like, even since he pardoned him, I'm not gonna take that as serious. Like, you feel me? Because I could tell it's something like that. Like, it's like, and I'm guessing anybody that has a good head on their shoulders is gonna take it as the same way.
Right? Like, no, though. But like, it's the same way that you just said. You brought it up that he pardoned him. Yeah. I know mad niggas that would say, "Yo, how you gonna say he's racist? He's pardoned the NBA YoungBoy." I'm like, you can pardon, you can use your power and still be racist, like mad racist. So it's like, again, especially if you have an ulterior motive. But most, unfortunately, especially with doing the podcast, I talk to different people. Most niggas, I'll be like, "What you mean Trump is racist? He's that guy. He did stimulus checks and da da da." I'm just like, oh, this is crazy. Yeah. But that's my little spiel.
That's insane though. I don't know why.
Well, at least you feel that way. All right, so let me talk to you about this, because you've been going crazy about Drake today.
About Drake?
Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, ongoing. What's your thoughts? Let me hear the producer take.
My thoughts on it. I think Kendrick really won that surely off the fact that he just did it strategically better.
Facts.
I don't think his songs are that much better than the Drake songs, though. I think it was just when he was dropping them. I think the fact that he was drop, boom, and it's also the fact that Drake is always dropping. We're used to that. Kendrick drops, then stops dropping. Then he came back right when that was happening.
So you think it was a shock value too?
Yeah, like it's a shock value to it. And then he came out with Not Like Us. He's calling him. Everybody just purely was blinded at the fact that Drake then tricked this man to thinking he had a whole daughter. Nobody cared about that part though. Like, really think about that. Nobody cared.
I think that it would have held more weight if the whole song was about him having a daughter, but that was really just one verse.
That was supposed to be. You could tell when Kendrick was making that. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is the part."
No, yeah, he thought that he had an ace in the hole. Yeah. But there was a one verse for talking to Adonis, one verse talking to his mom, one verse talking to his father, one verse talking to that's 4 verses.
And then Family Matters, Drake was going 1v20v1. He's going through everybody. Like, so my favorite song in that beef was Family Matters. That's me. Not Like Us.
So you think Family Matters is better than Not Like Us?
Yeah, I also think what's the one song?
Push-Ups or some shit?
Not Push-Ups. It was some song
by Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Oh yeah, like 616, Meet the Grams. No. Euphoria.
I think Euphoria was Kendrick's best song.
Okay.
I think
why not Like Us?
Not Like
I
Us.
I hear that opinion often. I never. It's
understand. Just Not Like Us hit because it dropped out of nobody expected it to drop, and then on top of that, he's bringing back the West Coast vibe. People been waiting for him to do that, and then on top of that, you got the whole allegations that he's pushing out.
So why are you using that against him? Why are you like that's why is that not like?
No, but I'm saying that's the reason why that song went crazy.
Like, but that was also him showing versatility. Every drop.
How is that versatile?
if you look at all the beefs, all the diss tracks, they're all different vibes. They're all like Euphoria is a different vibe from Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams is a different vibe from Not Like Us. Like, you know what I mean? That's versatility.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying Not Like Us was just mad simple. Like, it was just they hopped on the Cali beat. He basically I think Euphoria was way better than. Like, you got to think of it too. Like, the biggest songs are never the best songs. They'll never be the artist's best songs.
I think Meet the Grams. I think Meet the Grams was like more like of a knife or whatever type joint. Like, it was a more like deeper, darker song, whatever. But I never understand why people feel like Not Like Us wasn't like the best joint. Like, I wasn't
though.
I don't even really like Euphoria like that. Like it's cool, but the fucking beat of, like, yes, it's catchy, like you said, like Not Like Us is mad catchy, but also he had 3 verses on that bitch. Like, it's not like it was like, it's not like what did I miss, where it was just like it's just a hook the whole time. Like, he had solid ass verses on him. Like, one where he's calling him a pedophile, one where he's saying that he runs to Atlanta when he needs a freaking like a check balance or whatever, and then he's breaking it. The Atlanta one is mad fire because he breaks that down to the Atlantic slave trade or whatever. So he's basically calling him a white man, and he's like the double entendre in that is crazy. And then I can't even remember the third verse or whatever, the second verse, whatever verse I'm missing. So it's like, to say that shit is simple is kind of wild.
But it move me personally.
Well,
Euphoria was like, all right, it obviously did move me, but I think it was the shock value of it. It was just boom, he just dropped it like, oh, like nobody expected it. And then what did Drake drop? Family Matters, right? And then Kendrick dropped that.
Yeah, and then
and it just killed Family Matters because the fact that he just boom dropped it. That's not meant like, I feel like Kendrick won because he was just more strategic with it. He just boom, he dropped bam. People not even gonna listen to yours. Like, they just gonna listen to this.
So let's get to this then. Drake's Iceman album. How do you think that's gonna go? He dropped 2 singles. How do you feel about the 2 singles? Have you even listened to the 2 singles?
Nah, I just heard it.
What do you mean?
Like, I just heard it. Like, I didn't listen to it though.
Fuck, what is the difference?
It's different.
What's the difference between listening and
hearing? You just hear it on TikTok.
Oh, you heard it in passing.
Yeah, like, I just heard it, but I didn't really go on Apple Music and take the time out and really.
But did you? Is that a testament to how it didn't move you? Like, did you not listen to it because it didn't move you?
Yeah, it is both. It's like a lot of Drake hits, like, you don't even really gotta listen to. Like, you just hear it and you keep hearing it over and over again. Like, that's a lot. Like, Hotline Bling, I don't think I ever really sat there and listened to Hotline Bling, but I can sing you the lyrics though.
Oh, because that was playing in the clubs and whatnot. So like that makes sense. As opposed to like they playing on TikTok.
When that came out, how old was I? What was that, like 2016? I wasn't in no clubs. Like, I was just hearing it.
I gotta remember that. At least it was playing in parties. It don't matter. How do you feel about the songs?
You think I gotta listen to them more so. Like, I don't think it's Drake's best stuff. I think I don't like how he like obviously people got mental health and all that, but I don't like how he kind of waited so far after the beef. Because then it just made it seem like he really got killed. Like, I think that's why people was really
at least Jules is honest.
Yeah, so when he stopped, it made it seem like he really was. So he probably was. I don't know. He probably was in a stuck place or something like that. I don't know. But so yeah, I didn't like how he did that. And so it's like when he's coming back into it, it's like he got some unreleased song that was fire though, but I don't think it's dropping because of the sample. But yeah, those 2 songs, it's like Drake's songs like that I don't really listen to. I think that's what it is. His club music I don't listen to. I don't really like his, like, I like it, but I don't take the time out to listen to it.
So
like, I don't think that's what it's for.
What songs do you really listen to, or what do you like? Do you say you like it but you don't really listen to it?
It's like, yeah, like, I don't think his club music is something for, like, especially my generation to really sit down and listen to. I think it's more so you just hear it.
Catch a vibe.
Yeah, like, catch a vibe to it.
I'm not mad at that. Do you have high hopes for the album, the Iceman album?
I do, but I don't. It's just like, yeah. Like, I'm not a big Drake fan. I'm just saying I think he's growing up.
We'll run this episode back. You can
nah, tell. Yeah, I'm not like a huge Drake fan, but I'm just growing up. Like, I really feel like he's that dude though. Like, that's how I see Drake. Like, nah,
I'm not mad.
He's a hit maker. Like, that's how I see him.
I'm not mad at that. You didn't bump the Justin Bieber album.
I don't like Justin Bieber, man. He was annoying when I was a kid.
I get that. Why was he annoying? What annoyed you about Justin Bieber?
Cause every single female you came across was on Justin Bieber when you was a little kid, bro.
Oh, so you was a hater.
That's not hating.
That's
After a while, you're gonna get annoying. Like you're gonna get annoyed, and it's just annoying. Like this little white kid. Like, come on, you're gonna get annoyed for that.
Okay. But what about Drake? I feel like Drake got the same effect.
No, he did not.
Okay.
Nobody. Justin Bieber when we were kids, because you would what? How old was you when
Drake came out? When Justin Bieber came out?
Yeah.
How was old was you when Justin Bieber?
All right, so he was older though, so it didn't really affect you. Like his fan base were kids.
Got you. Like
so it was us.
Shit,
so it's different.
I get you.
He did not Drake's fan base. No.
Okay,
Drake's
I kind of get it.
Justin Bieber's effect was way different.
Okay.
Justin Bieber made like that pretty boy, like that whole. Drake didn't have that. No.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. You didn't bump the Clips album either. You a real producer, not bumping no albums, because you be in your own world type shit.
I be in my own world. I bump whose albums I really want to listen to. Like the last.
Whose albums have you bumped recently?
That's what I'm trying to think of. Zeddy's, because Zeddy. Yeah, I bumped Zeddy's. He had an album a few months ago, I think. I'm trying to think who else though. I gotta be reminded of who, but I do listen to albums though. It gotta be somebody I really like though for me to take the time out. Especially because I ain't gonna front, like my generation, you gotta think our attention span is way shorter than yours. So like we hear 2 songs we don't like, we're done. Like next, like come on man, listen to this. That's how it be.
That's funny.
So like I said though, like my favorite album was Sleepy, and it's 3. It's G Herbo's PTSD. I like G Herbo PTSD. I like the deluxe though better than the original. But G Herbo PTSD, Chef G Unlucky Lucky Kid, and Sleepy's Don't Sleep, I think it's called.
Okay.
So those are my 3 favorite.
All right, so I'm not even gonna ask about Jordan Lucas's new album because I know you haven't heard it.
I ain't listening.
New hip hop versus old hip hop. It's seeming like I feel like it's being discussed that, especially with the different people, like the different people I've listed, they're all putting out albums. They're all doing well, and there isn't really like the same effort or work ethic from the younger crowd, the younger artists, the younger rappers.
It's not.
Oh, you agree with that?
Yeah.
I thought you would have like said no. There's Zeddy. There's this.
I think it's true because it's like easier. It's way. It's different now to blow up. Like nowadays, you really blow up unintentionally, like all the time. So it's like you got to think of it. Like, is it really, really smart for me to be going dumb hard for the lyrics and dumb hard to, you know what I'm saying? When people not even gonna realize that, like people not even gonna pay attention to like, those things.
Okay.
People don't pay attention to like double entendres and stuff like that no more. Like as much as they did 10 years ago.
Right. Okay. That's
they
fair.
more just focus on the vibe of it or how it makes me feel or the first 3 seconds of it. Like, am I already feeling the beat and all that? That's what they more focus on nowadays than, you know what I'm saying, the real like artist craft like Kendrick and all that. You know, that's why I feel like Drake is doing what he's doing. That's why he was talking about the mature. When you said the maturity of music, that's why I was like, even Kendrick. Like, think of it, his biggest song, bro, Not Like Us was not mature. That was not a mature song compared to Meet the Grams and Euphoria. That's why I think those songs were better. But Not Like Us, I see that as like a not mature song, but it went the biggest.
I think a song can be catchy and like, because I don't think. All right, so as far as mature, I mean substance.
Even not.
Not like us had substance.
It did, but not as much as.
What did I miss?
Kendrick song?
What did I miss? Didn't fucking have substance or depth. It's like, what did I miss? Let's go. Like,
exactly,
what the fuck are we talking about?
The music, that's the music state now, though.
Right, but
like,
that's why
that's why
as a same thing with A Boogie, but differently because I was way bigger of a Drake fan. The disappointment with Drake is that you have conformed. That's like if you're about to be 40 and you're conforming to 15-year-olds, 20-year-olds, whatever the case may be. Is like that's not what
you gotta do though.
But that's not what you do.
He would have been though. If Kendrick was dropping as much as Drake, his career would be such a different state.
All right, but that proves that you don't even have to drop as much as Drake. Drake drops as much as he wants to be relevant.
It's also hard to do that though. It's hard to consistently make hits like Drake because people can't do that, or they would do it.
But why? So why? If it's hard to do it and you're not doing it as well as you used to, why would you still do it?
Because he's still doing it good. It's not like he's bad. Like, he's still doing it. Like, of course, it's not gonna be as good as before. LeBron not performing like how he was performing on the Cavs, but he's still performing though. He's still getting his 25, 6 and 5 a game. I don't know if I confused it. That was an example.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to poke a hole in it. Like that's a good example.
Yeah, like he's still doing his thing.
I'll let that rock. That was a decent point. Do you have anything else to say on the hip hop, rap, music today? Anything like that? That was our last time.
Nah, I do wish there was more substance though. But what I realized about it is just the more popular songs just lack substance. If you really deep down and try to find people's music got substance. Like I mentioned Nino Pay before. That's somebody I listen to a lot. He has mad substance in most of his songs. Some of his songs, of course, don't got substance, but a lot of his songs got substance to it. Or even Chef G and them. Nowadays, I ain't gonna front. Their songs really don't be having substance. But 2019, their songs had a lot of substance in it. So yeah, like nowadays, music definitely does lack substance. You gotta kind of deep dive in to find it compared to before. But yeah, like nowadays, it's more just a vibe. Like that's what people are looking for, more a vibe, energy.
Right, but that's the funny, and it's bad funny talking to you about it because you're 20 and it's interesting to talk to a younger person like that. It's yes, whether the crowd wants or the audience wants a vibe or the first 3 seconds or catchy or whatever, or not substance, that crowd is going to get older. Like J. Cole said this in his song where
that was
look at you.
That was different though. He was talking about Lil Pump in them.
But that's a perfect point. Lil Pump at one point was on top.
No, but
factually, Lil Pump was especially way more than he is now. Like,
he was.
No one's checking for Lil Pump.
He was, but nobody took him serious. Most people,
but it was
people with heads on their shoulders.
He still had a great fan base. Like he had a dope.
Really? That's why he's dead now.
This was before that was crazy. This was before like TikTok going viral and all that. Like this was like he went viral for like Instagram type shit like that. So it was before that. So like he did have, I think he might have even been in the XXL freshman. That's what I'm saying. So like he had a good pull, but he's similar to like a 6ix9ine. Like 6ix9ine shit came and went and whatnot. Like Lil Pump came and went because
6ix9ine different. 6ix9ine had a nice little
and came and went. He had it for how long? For like 2 years?
Was it? If it was 2 years, he had a legendary team.
That's a fact.
Way bigger than Lil Pump. Like nobody was taking Lil Pump that serious. Keep it a being. Like,
Lil Pump was like one of the. Sorry. So were you on SoundCloud? Like did you bump on SoundCloud or not?
All right.
Or SoundCloud before your time?
I'm gonna take X different than Lil Pump. And they were both on SoundCloud. Same with Ski Mask.
Well, X was better than Lil Pump.
Like, that's my point though. But people actually took them serious, especially like they had like X had his first song. Nobody was taking X serious with that first song. It wasn't until he started tapping in with like his actual like he started being vulnerable with his music. That's when people started taking him serious.
But even X is a better example because like you just said, people didn't take him serious with his first song. Yeah. But once he started adding substance to his music, he became a different breed.
And I don't mean like people didn't take him serious. Like I mean like that's when he got his fan base. Like I don't really. What was Lil Pump's fan base? Like little white. Like, it was little kids. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
It wasn't really a fan base.
But
X really had one. Like he actually had people that was really tapping.
But once he started taking it serious and once he added substance into his music and whatnot.
Think of it. Lil Pump never did that.
No, he didn't. But that's the point though. Is that's why his shit came and went and X's didn't. Like X's, if he was still alive, he would still be going crazy right now.
Yeah.
But that's the point that I'm trying to make to you. That's why it's annoying with Drake because you're like doing it backwards. Like you had substance and now you don't, or like you have very little. Like I don't know what the sexy songs for you or whatever. Like I don't fuck with the album. I tried to. You would think that with Drake and Party Next Door they would make a fire ass album, and like certain people I know certain people fuck with it or whatnot, but like people who are real music connoisseurs or real Drake fans and whatnot, or real Party Next Door fans know that this was like a throwaway album.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I hate the name Iceman as an album, but hopefully it's better than that album. But with his track record after the beef, because people can feel how they want about the beef or whatever, but if you're really watching from an objective standpoint, the beef did a number on Drake. Like I feel like his psychologically, his ego has been tarnished and whatnot. Not necessarily, not like his career is over, but
yeah, definitely got like
he's moving different. He's moving different. He's dropping
is.
different, and his drops aren't hitting the same. And like you said, it's hard to drop consistently and be like at the top of your game. But he can't even see that and be like, yo, I need to step back, get in the lab, and like really filter, take my time, because he's before the 2 tracks, he dropped the sexy song, some sexy songs for you. He dropped the EP last year, the 100 gigs or whatever. He's dropped features or whatever in between them, and we're not having a real Drake summer like we normally have. Yeah, but nice. You could, to your point, you could say that's holding him to like a crazy ass standard. But that's just his standard.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. That's Drake's standard, yeah.
But only time will tell. If you want, before we get out of here, you can tell them where to find you again.
Yeah, Proud by Jules, J3WOZ. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is where I post. Mostly consistent, so yeah, you can find me on there.
Mostly consistent is a classic.
Yeah.
Yo, Jules, it's been a pleasure to have you on the pod. Appreciate you coming through.
Gotcha.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe as always. Until next time. Where do I find this button at? I'm bugging.